Gonna start this off. Welcome to the show.
It's not bunch of fucking bullshit. It's not Shut up! I hate you so much. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Dude, I fucking hate that. Okay, word. So welcome to Things I Hate 57. I have 3 guests today, which is wild because I never have guests. So welcome. I'm really happy you guys are here. Joel Slavik, Michelle Forrester, Mike Alexander.
Mike Leitus.
Mike Leitus.
That's fine.
Or Human Raccoon Migs or Miguel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
it's a constant
Human
struggle
Raccoon,
for identity with Mike.
Human Raccoon duo over here.
Yeah.
Dope fucking show. But okay, I didn't want to even break the flow. Is the story done or?
Yeah, it's pretty. And so she told me that.
Tell it again because we weren't recording. Yeah, tell it again.
I accidentally double tapped a picture of a lady on Instagram who was showing her butt.
Accidentally.
And I was also sending that picture to you guys.
It's my fault.
So that you could also double tap that and maybe slide into the DMs. But then my girlfriend's like, hey, why would you do that? It makes it look bad when my friends see that you like this girl's picture. And I was like, that's a good point.
So she wasn't even mad at you for liking the picture. She was just mad at what it made you look like.
Yeah. And
your relationship look like.
Yeah.
Did you know the lady? Did
I
she know the lady?
She does, yeah.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he sent me that too.
I did.
I double tapped as well.
I did. You did.
You didn't send it to me.
Did you get another double tap back?
I didn't get it.
I did not. That's why I did not slide in the DMs.
Well, you got to double tap more than one pic, dude.
Did
Everyone's
you
got to
follow
double
them?
tap.
No, I didn't get a follow back, so I was like, all right, this is
rough.
clearly this is not.
Did you unfollow after following? I do. I follow. If I don't get the follow back, I unfollow.
Yeah, you gotta keep that
How
ratio.
many days do you wait?
Like 2 max.
2 days.
Max. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you see she's posting too, you're like, okay, she's blowing me off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many people do you think slide into a girl's DMs like that after she
Daily?
posts it? Like per day?
I'd probably say like at least 5 a day. Easy.
Okay.
I heard like female profiles on dating apps are just like off the chain. Like, so I don't know if I said this the other night when we were hanging out, but
You did. If you're going where I think you're going, you did.
with the therapist.
Yes.
And she said about the dating app.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've talked about it before, but yeah, I think
it's so easy being a woman these days, you know?
Us men have it hard, dude.
Yeah.
But, okay,
Us straight white men.
You know what though? I was thinking about this after we all spoke because I was like thinking about the conversation about how it's so hard for men on dating apps, but at the same time, in a larger perspective, it's not, because if girls are going on Tinder or whatever for that ego boost, which I've fully done, where you're just like feeling bad and you're like,
I think we've all done that.
Yeah, we've all done that. But and you know, you get a couple likes and then you don't answer anyone. You're still like, your whole like existence is still like just getting male validation. So ultimately, it still helps you guys in the long run.
Okay, I call mega bullshit on that, but like,
Shocker.
Yeah, like ladies have it tough, but no, that's
No, but like ultimately, like if you're creating your profile, if you're into dudes, you create your profile based on the male gaze.
Yeah, but we create our profile based on the female gaze. It's not like we're like on there being like, what a gay dude's like. I'm gonna put that in my profile.
If you have a pic with a dog, that's the first one. For sure.
You think?
Dog or shirtless, but I'm not a douche, so I'm not gonna go shirtless.
But then,
as a dude.
I thought you
As a
meant
dude,
for
as a dude, yeah.
okay,
Although
but
if a lady has a dog, respect.
No,
Respect.
I can't fuck the dog, you know.
Hey.
Like, why do I care?
devil's advocate though, the people that do say yes to you are actually probably interested. No, like when you get a match, it's probably high
Oh,
probability.
fuck
No?
Well, it depends. Like,
I mean,
I feel
I'm
like
not really on
a lot of
apps.
girls probably like don't really check them, you know. So even if you match and you message them, you usually don't get a response. Like,
Yeah. Whenever I match with a lady on any dating app, I'm like expecting to get ghosted. I go in being like, I won't get a response. You know what I mean? I get ladies who like initiate it. They'll send me a like, just ghost. You know? What's up with that? You know what I mean? But
Women are stupid.
I find sometimes
put that on a
one of the
t-shirt,
reasons I
fuck
got
me.
off apps was because I felt like it was bringing out a lot of my like inner biases, and I was like really uncomfortable with it.
what is
Name one, yeah.
what is that?
Like liking someone, I was starting to realize like
Based on their race?
how superficial I am.
That's
not
what I
based
was
on the
thinking.
not based on the race, but like based on, or just things that like I was like, oh wow, I would never think this of myself, but it made me like confront those things.
Like,
Well,
what?
like,
Can you give 4 examples?
Oh my God.
But and also like, of course you're gonna be superficial. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. I don't think there's.
I just felt bad about it. I would have a lot of guilt about it.
because you're just liking hot dudes kind of thing.
Yeah, like, or I'm liking, I'm liking
why-
hot
here's the
dudes,
thing,
or age is a big one. Like, I would slice on age.
Here's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
a big one for girls,
Everyone's
for
like,
sure.
why do you like hot dudes? Why do you like hot chicks? Like, I'm sorry, that's just what I'm into.
It's human nature.
It, like my girlfriend,
The hot dudes too.
Who is it?
my girlfriend and you always like rag on me for like, oh my God, like you like conventionally attractive women. Yeah, I like girls that
No,
are
you
hot. I like girls that are hot, and I'm sorry, I don't like ugly girls. And
That's not what we rag on you for.
No,
like,
no.
okay.
And
hey,
maybe-
Mike, we're
Let
not
him
gonna
finish.
make.
I wonder if he's gonna pull his way out of this.
No,
one.
no, I'm not even trying to like. Maybe my perception of what is an attractive lady is different than another person's. But if all of you know, if all of you agree that that certain woman is attractive, you can't blame me for liking her because she's attractive.
Nobody's blaming you for liking
like, oh my
hot
God,
girls.
you're so close-minded.
Everyone likes
No, I
pretty
just-
things. Everyone likes shiny things. That's not what anyone's blaming you for. It's the way that it's the opposite. It's the way that you go so hard against people who are not traditionally hot.
I don't go hard
that-
against anyone.
Okay.
What are you talking? I'm so
But anyway,
open-minded.
I can name a few groups.
I can name a few everything you say ever.
Bro, I'm sorry that we're
What
recording.
what's the first thing that Mike said when he walked into your apartment? Probably negative.
Looks like ISIS.
Yeah, there you go.
Cave.
Dude, he goes for
Yeah, bro, you
It's
have-
also like a stretch a bit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not. There's a towel on the
like
wall
the-
You
and
should be
lights
nicer to
and a
ISIS.
camera.
You should
This is
be
like
nicer
the
to
coziest
ISIS.
ISIS den I've ever
Yeah.
been in.
Thank you
No
very much.
problem.
That's
I
my
was
joke.
literally talking to somebody today. I was like, yeah, I met these 2 people. You know, they're in comedy. They're really cool. Joel, too, you're great. You know, but I was like talking about you guys, and I was like, yeah, they're really cool. But like, you know, I gotta say, this guy, they had this dynamic.
Oh, no.
And I thought this guy Mike really went hard on his partner Michelle. And then I was like, and at first it's like brutal, and you do go hard.
I do.
You do too.
Yeah.
But it's undercover and
It
sneaks
is.
back.
It is.
Yeah, I wake
No
up in the
one's
middle of
ready
the night
I'm a
thinking about it.
riptide.
I'm
Yeah.
a riptide. Oh, scientific and apt.
I know you showed me that her name in your phone is Ghislaine Maxwell,
Yeah.
which is like even in the text, like when no one else can see it, you're still on the shtick.
No, but
Well, okay,
I'm.
well, here's the thing. So I'm Ghislaine Maxwell in his phone. He's Jeffrey Epstein in mine. And the
Perfect.
amount,
That's balance. That's
the
balance.
amount of the amount of times people have been like, Jeffrey Epstein is
texting
calling
Jeffrey
you,
Epstein.
because Mike calls me fucking all the time, dude. He's like
Yeah.
the most codependent person.
I mean,
So I
I
just get like, if you look at my call history, I probably have like thousands of calls from Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm a codependent person, but I'm also the person you fucking texted when you were in the ER yesterday. So like,
Can you
That's
imagine?
true.
You imagine if like the
I mean, I
FBI
texted other
probes your
people.
phone. Like the FBI probes your phone. Why were you talking to Jeffrey Epstein so much?
Prince Andrew is going to summon you to the trial.
Okay,
yeah, but
so
that's
you,
Michelle's type.
you said
Prince Andrew.
You said you had a story from yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up in the ER. It's actually really sad, but so Friday night I had some friends who were in town. They're in the army and they were in town, so we were kind of doing this like
Red flag.
little get together. Is that a red flag?
Is it the Red Army?
Okay, let's come back to this.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so we were a few of us family friends just hanging out, and we were smoking a lot of weed. We smoked like probably every
Weed's
2
tight.
hours.
Hey, maybe
Yeah,
that's what
weed's
you.
tight.
Yeah.
So and whatever, and I slept because of curfew. Like I slept over at that house.
Slept over.
Slept over. No, I wish.
Army gangbang.
No army gangbang.
Did they dig the tunnel? Did they dig the trench?
They were in the trenches, bro. All right, continue.
Yeah. And the next morning I wake up and I'm like, I've been getting this like chest pain, and I'm like, it's just maybe it's like
That's from the weight of patriotism.
All right.
it's from the weight of you in my fucking life. Holy shit. But yeah, so I woke up
fat
and but
joke.
then my arms were also numb. So like they were
Oh my
tingly
God.
and numb, and I
Heart
had
attack, stroke.
and I had chest pains. So at first I'm like, you know what? Like let me walk this off. So I walk it off, and I'm hoping it's gonna wane off, and it doesn't. And the pain is like an 8, and it's like constantly, like it's constant pain. Go upstairs. The dog, right out of nowhere, the dog like never. Like didn't pay attention to me the night before. The dog right away like perks up and like comes over to me and like like stays next to me. I'm like, that's weird. I like to test it. I move couches. He like comes and follows me. And like this dog is not friendly.
Yeah.
And like I've read that dogs like they can like smell heart
They can
attacks.
sense it,
They
yeah.
can sense it. So like this dog was really like, but I was like
What you're
having inner
omitting?
anxiety.
What you're omitting is that you constantly smell like oysters. So
What
the
the fuck?
Smell like oysters? I smell good. What are you talking about?
Check though. Had to check.
Yeah, I was like,
so the dog's like, this bitch smells like treats.
okay, no.
Anyway,
She starts off the story like this is
not
really
even,
sad,
Not even
and
a
then
sick burn.
Yeah.
But like, and completely derails the fucking flow of conversation.
why oysters?
Yo.
Where,
I don't know. Is
is it like a
'cause
vagina thing? Is that where you're going?
No, I was gonna say sardines, but the word didn't come to me. I don't know.
It's tough being Mike.
You have sardine
Anyway.
face.
Anyway, all this to say, so I start, but also obviously I'm panicking at this point. So I call my parents because my parents happen to live really close. I'm like, this is happening. Like, we need to, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, let's go to the hospital. My dad's like, yeah, let's go. Like, that sounds a bit weird. We get there. They do like all these tests. Like they fuck. Like I have this mass. They fucked blood. They did blood work, ultrasound. Like they did the whole thing. All for the fucking doctor to be like, oh, it might be acid reflux.
Shut up. Numb arms?
Yeah.
acid reflux.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy.
So
but they did everything. I did like full round of cardiac tests. Like they did
Jesus.
and a chest x-ray. They did everything. They're like, your organs are all good. But
The pain went away and everything. Like it was just like
it
just
was
passed?
like, it went away. And then, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a worthy story. But
No. I mean, that's
But
interesting.
yeah.
I feel like, you know, especially because it's such a hassle to get to the fucking hospital, and then you're there, and you're like, at least make it worth my trip, you know, not fucking, not a.
I will say though, I was in and out in 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
you're
nice.
welcome, taxpayer.
Is there any
Thank-
any hot doctors? Any hot doctors?
Oh
Dude,
yes,
my
let's
doctor
go.
was
Get in there.
so fucking hot.
Really? I
His name
bet.
was Cyrus. He was freaking
His
hot.
name?
His name was Cyrus.
Was he Irish?
No, he was. I don't know what he was. I think Greek or Syrian. Yeah, something Mediterranean or Middle
Yeah.
Eastern.
Okay, so but my friend recently had a brutal infection, and
Yeast?
anyway, she had a brutal infection, and like
Fair
the
assumption,
doctor
though.
was like, look at this fucking animal. Don't eat my pen, bro. Get out of here. And he was like, yo, it's because of your inhaler. Anyway, totally wrong diagnosis, and she was fucked up for like 2 weeks because he got the wrong diagnosis.
Yeah, doctors are stupid.
Well, it's an ER doctor, so like I.
So
have
he's
to
a
go back
fucking idiot.
No, no, but they're just all they're doing is ruling out the big stuff. So they were just like, you didn't have a stroke, you didn't have a heart attack. He was like, good news, you're not pregnant.
Tight.
I was like,
So tight.
sick.
How did
And-
they know that? Because of all the tests they did?
Well, they did an ultrasound and they did like I had to pee, so they probably did it.
Chest pains and your arms were numb?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
fucking
possible you
scary.
just slept on your arms? Because sometimes I sleep on my arms and I wake up and my arms feel like.
Honestly, the doctor did ask me that, and I literally was like, do you think I would be here if that were the case? Like,
I mean, you went for heartburn, so like.
I know. That's like, yeah.
Also, they go to the hot doctor and he comes back and he's like, you just have heartburn.
He's like, you're not pregnant, but would you like to be?
Whoa! Missed the military gangbang, but made it up
He
at the.
earned it. He earned it if he would like come with that kind of heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, military gangbang.
Yes. Okay. So military gangbang. So what's the red flag with military guys? Explain.
Dude,
it to
just
me.
like. I feel like you.
Alpha male, overtop aggression, usually a drug
All bad
problem.
things for sure.
Yeah.
Just alpha male, but small dicks. That's
Really?
how I feel. It's just angry steroid, no substance.
I don't fuck with gun guys at all.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
they're gun guys, like big time.
Well, yeah.
You're
they're-
from Calgary,
They're
right?
literally quite.
Yeah. I
literally
grew up
paid
like
be
close
gun
to
guys.
like a reserve. So
Okay.
like
Make it
A
native
lot of gun
reserve?
guys there.
yeah. So
Where you nothing for that? Are you kidding me?
I said native reserve, and then you guys ignored me.
Yeah, native reserve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I thought native reserve for sure, and I was waiting for
Yeah.
you to be like, "Fucking." I don't know what. I don't want to say.
What
it.
were you gonna say?
I don't want to say anything.
What?
you were just gonna do Mike's racism for him.
I know.
I didn't
That's
even.
what happens when you hang out with Mike. You start like filling in the blanks for him.
It sounds good to have.
Word
you around.
association is contagious, and so are yeast infections. Sorry.
They are.
We should throw in the balance game from the other night. I've thought about that game a lot.
That-
I told somebody about your burn on me. It was good. The Woody Woodpecker shit.
Okay.
But
Was
my
it-
burn on you.
Did,
was
did they
good
like
too.
it?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Did you tell them your burns on me
Yeah.
and how devastating they were?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
good.
I haven't slept since Thursday.
I only had one, dude. I only had one good burn on you. Yeah.
I like having it though. I like the way we did it, how we don't do it right away. Just like do it if it comes to you.
Yeah.
I freaking love
That's
that.
what she said. No, wait. No, I don't know.
Took
Fuck.
me like 2 episodes to get one.
Yeah, you.
Like sitting there, fucking.
We'll get one again.
Yeah, sure. This is so cute. We're matching shirts and we're sharing a mic.
Aww.
We're gonna make out later.
To actually match, you gotta fucking buy my merch, baby.
It
Is
a
it on
nice-
sale? Can we buy it somewhere?
Yeah, can we buy some?
No, I don't have. If we can get 50 people to be on board, then I'll do another order. But like,
How many listeners do you have?
I want to say.
Well,
like
you could count me in.
30 consistent.
I'll
I don't
buy
know.
one.
Okay.
I'm
We
not-
could wrangle up
Do you
another
have
20.
different colors? How much
I
are
have
they?
Literally any color that you want, and they would be probably about $35. Yeah, and you guys live in Montreal. Yeah, no shipping, about $35.
Cool.
The olive is nice.
The olive is nice.
Yeah.
It's got a
gold
good
color.
contrast with the gold.
I got a heather, like a.
I know a
staticky-
lady named Heather who's a real horn dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Michelle does too.
You know what your brain looks like to me? A funnel. And then everything you throw into it just ends up being about sex or racism.
Could be worse. Could only be racism.
It'll be about racism.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some shit.
Yes.
I actually have something that I think you guys will like. So when we were on your guys' show, we talked a bit about like male friendships and how they can be a bit toxic, right? We talked about that. We had a lot of beers. I'm a bit foggy.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't really remember 100%.
No,
I
we
am
talked about-
excited for that to drop though, big time.
I got the audio yesterday. So I haven't listened to it yet, but yeah, it's gonna be dope. We talked about how you were positing that male friendships are as, if not more, as catty as female friendships, but that female friendships often get more heat for that than the dude friendships.
Exactly. So right now, my group of friends is like all women. I'm close
Fuck yeah,
to
dude.
3 women, and they're great. They're wonderful.
My funnel is wide open.
That's hot. I respect it.
I'm thinking of some video like one guy, one funnel or some shit. But anyway, like, so I've been really enjoying hanging out with these ladies because there's no competition. There's no fucking male cattiness. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
nice.
the 3 of them are just trying to fuck you.
No, not
Is
true.
that the case?
Is it platonic?
So you must be an advocate then for female friendships?
I am now. Before this group, I wasn't sure if it was possible. But anyway,
I thought you were sneezing, and then I'm like, oh, never mind.
okay, but so the thing that's happening is like I'm in this friend group and I'm like, yes, like this is so great, chill, relax. Also, women friends are like, oh my god, let's do comfortable things and be comfortable and chill out and relax.
Bro, women love... Dude, here's what I've realized. Oh my god. Bro, women, I think every woman's goal in life is to just be comfy and cozy.
How great of a goal is that?
Like,
Absolutely.
Great goal.
how great of a goal, but also how vapid.
No, I don't agree. What more to life is there than being very comfortable?
Hey, fucking growth. Like,
Well, they're
Rise and
evolving.
grind, baby.
Dude,
Rise and grind, entrepreneur.
half of self-care is about growth.
Yeah, bro,
dude.
women...
And there is a portion of self-care that goes in, like, that is about being comfy and like
You're talking about like
comfortable.
Bro,
Those
I don't
are
know.
the
I
same
just...
thing.
Can I have some examples?
Like my girlfriend's like, hey, you know what would be really nice if we just like no, it's not even about really nice. Like, we're gonna have a really cozy morning and we're gonna watch a comfy YouTube video and like listen
That
to
sounds fantastic. All of
and
that
then,
sounds
and then
This
have
is the
oatmeal
thing.
and then stretch and
Oh,
then do
fuck me up.
I'm like,
That sounds
hey,
great.
cool, but then like
This
then,
is
okay,
why.
like, at what
This is why bitches love an aesthetic. That's why.
yes, that is, but they have an eye for it.
I don't know.
Way
I-
more than men.
and
Way
it's
more
like,
than men.
oh, like I
Speak
really,
for yourself, dog. Speak
I
for
really
yourself.
needed that.
All
Like,
right. I'll speak for myself. Yeah.
that was so like, that was
I like
so
the
relaxing.
bed sheets on the wall.
Do a balance. Do a balance. Do a balance. No. How's it feel balancing bed sheets on the wall and joining ISIS? Let's go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but okay. So look, female friendship's really great because of the reason Mike hates it, because it's comfy. and
It's
shit.
very comfy and cozy, but that's like, I don't know. I feel like 80%, like a woman's goal is to be comfy and cozy all the time.
What are you
Yes.
scared of so much? Like,
What is that threatening to
why
you?
is that
No,
so
I'm like,
scary for you?
no, I'm like,
when Michelle psychoanalyzes
but
Mike,
it
let's
just
go,
it
baby.
just gets
Oh, I'm
boring.
Mrs. Psychoanalyst.
It just so like
You need like some smoked meat.
no
and
no
some
no. It's
nails.
not even smoked meat. It's like, okay, cool. Like,
I don't know.
yes, we could watch a bunch of ASMR and like
No, you lost me on that, but keep going. Yeah.
bro, trust me, don't even fucking get me
Fuck,
started on
so
ASMR. Oh, big,
ASMR?
heavy,
Heavy
heavy.
dislike.
Yeah, me
just
too. I don't like to know too much about sounds.
No, but I'm like, okay, but are we just gonna stay in bed? Like, I just feel like being cozy for too long borders on like being in a coma.
Okay, yeah, for too long. No,
Yeah, but
no.
at what point is being cozy not cozy anymore?
I want to know how Tom's friends make things cozy. Like,
Yeah.
can you explain the hangs? So
They're
that Joel
just
also
okay. So
understands.
for New Year's, for example,
'Kay.
I go over. It's my two close female friends, and like they're like, we have a roast chicken in the oven. We have all this delicious like special drinks, not just liquor, but like booze, kombucha, like juice, you know. And then you're like, oh, nice. We have these
Cooking
little
and women,
chips
very appropriate.
with like fucking hummus, and then they're like, I also have all these fucking CBD oils. You want to take some of these? Great. There's a mat where you can stretch on. Great.
Are they
the
all
lighting
super nasally?
is like chill. No. But all the lighting is like chill. There's like blankets.
Candles for sure.
Yeah, candles. There's like vinyl playing. It's great. And then it's like, then they're like, here's like a little mushrooms you can do. It's fucking microdosing, you know? And I'm like, oh. And then you get high and they're like, here's a coloring book. Adult coloring book. You can just chill out. I'm like,
I mean,
wow.
all these things do sound absolutely lovely. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Sure, man.
Yeah, so it sounds like a cozy coma.
Whereas, like, dude, I go hang with my friends, and they're like, my guy friends are like, "Fuck you, idiot!" And I'm like, "Okay, great." You know what I mean? like, for example, the other day, I sent a meme to my male friend group just to be like, "Hey, let's laugh at this." What do I get back? Is some guy sends another meme. He's like, "My meme's better. Fuck you." And then another one of my friends is like, "Tough L, bitch." And I was just like, okay, great. Versus my female friends, where I show up, they're like, how are you feeling? I'm like, oh, great, you know?
How's your mental health doing?
But the trade-off is...
They're not funny.
No, they're...
Are they single?
Also, bro, why are you wearing moccasins?
First of all, these are
They're boat
Sperry
shoes.
boat shoes. Thank you, Michelle. Very great. No, look, high five. No, the trade-off is my female friends are trying to get me to do gay shit. That's what it is.
What exactly?
Like fuck guys?
Like fuck guys?
Like every time I hang out, like, because one of them is queer and one of them is just like...
What does that mean
bi.
specifically?
It's the umbrella.
It's the umbrella. Thank you. Just queer, you know? So they're always like...
Not an answer, but okay.
I don't know, bi. What do you
Umbrellas are pretty gay. Like,
So, like, queer is like the umbrella for everyone in the
Okay, sure,
LGBTQ plus IA community.
Wow.
What's
So it's-
IA?
Well, it used to be IA
Intersex
plus
and asexual.
Oh, so you pretend to be ignorant, but you're actually very...
Yeah, no, I'm an ally, but I'm not a fucking cuck, bro.
Wow. Put that on a t-shirt. I'd wear that t-shirt. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's my next merch run right there.
Love that.
I have can I tell a story?
Wait, just let me finish this. Okay, so
They want you to do gay shit.
every time I hang out, like, cause they're both kind of queer, you know, we end up talking about sex and shit and just whatever.
Yeah, but they don't want to fuck you.
And
though.
then they're always like, I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, no, they don't want to fuck me. But
For sure.
One, like, they both end up always being like, yeah, but you know, Tom, like, maybe you should just get the fuck out of here. Maybe you should just, like, you know,
Try fucking a guy.
yeah. And they're like,
Bro,
maybe-
you're just bro. Yeah, listen, because oh my god, bro, I dated a girl who was a sex worker. Hashtag I'm the most progressive guy you'll ever meet.
respect.
And she's like, do you want me
Tight.
to fuck you with a strap on? I'm like, no. She's like, what are you, gay? You think you'll like it?
What?
I'm like, wait, aren't I supposed?
You're like, what kind of mental gymnastics did you just fucking throw at
Well,
me?
she wasn't smart.
Penis. Why I need a strap on?
But like, I think women get off on like getting guys to do shit that they don't want to do.
Okay, hardcore statement. Not sure if I'm there, but I will say, like,
Why would, like, elaborate?
yeah, go on.
Sorry. You just came at me, so I'm gonna.
I didn't.
You didn't come at me, but you
No.
just made a blanket statement.
Yeah, I
Mikey
blanket statements.
Mikey blanket statements about girls. Why do you think girls are obsessed with making
Because
guys
they
do
make
shit they don't
77
want to
cents
do?
on the dollar and they feel like they need to get their 23 cents worth.
Is that the math? Yeah,
So,
it is 23.
don't fuck with me.
Nice work.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go on.
Okay, so
They
well,
want
that's basically, it's just like, you know, we'll be sitting around and they'll be like, so, you know, have you ever thought about, and here's the thing, is like, when I was in high school, I was very worried that I was gay. And not
Hey,
because...
you should still be. Fucking Sperry boat juice.
How do you balance?
Where? I'll get back to it.
Boo. Anyway, so I was worried I was gay, not because I like was fantasizing about dudes, but because I was like, fuck, if I'm gay, I have to deal with a boatload of bullshit and like all that bullshit. So I would test it, I would check it out, and I would fantasize about dudes. I would,
So I would suck one penis, see how I felt.
a week.
Yeah, a week. 52 a year.
Quick math, nice. I would fantasize about dudes to see if I was gay. You know,
Yeah.
see if I liked it. No. It was like, this is gross. So I told them that. And I was like, you know, like, I've kind of been down this road. I checked this out. And they're like, I don't think that, you know, I don't think that did it. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, you should just test it out.
They're gatekeeping homosexuality.
But anyway, so the trade-off is like male friendships, you get shit on for no reason, but female friendships, they try to make you gay.
Male
So-
friendships shit on you for being
As-
gay, but female friendships just try and make you gay.
Either way, you're gay, I think.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That's the end of the funnel.
I don't want to freak you out, but I had my best friend who's gay. His whole thing when he was young is that he would tell us, he goes, I would masturbate. He goes, I would have a girl on one side and a guy on the other, and I would masturbate, and I would always masturbate more to the girl, so I knew I wasn't gay. Like, he did that, like, those tests, and then he came out
I'm
when
gay.
he was 18. Maybe you're gay.
I'm gay. For sure. I'm gay. You heard it here first.
I think, like,
Things
you
I hate
can be-
57. I'm gay.
Would you be more like open to being like on the spectrum of things?
Like, no.
Okay, so then you're
I was
dude, you're- so then
hanging
it's
out
all good.
with this girl last night, and I told her this same story, and then I was like, yeah, I've just never felt the compulsion to have a dick in my ass or mouth.
Well, you can, yeah.
That's fine.
What about in your
I
hand?
think I mean my dick, yeah.
Bro, you know how they just banned conversion therapy for...
Yeah, good news. Let's go. Yeah.
Yes, progress, but maybe being...
Here we go.
But
yes,
maybe-
but
Yeah,
on
yes, but progress, but
yes, but on conversion therapy. Go ahead.
But maybe being friends with a woman is reverse conversion therapy, where they try to convert you from being straight to being, you know, open-minded.
Yeah. They can't ban that. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist yet. But
Ban female friendships. There's a few cultures that frown upon it.
do you ever get people, I guess, do you think it's different because your friends are queer? Do you ever get like people questioning whether your friendships with females are fully platonic?
well, I've only been friends with these ladies for about a year,
Okay.
so it's kind of new. But I feel like you guys are questioning it right now. You know what I mean?
No.
Normal though. Like whenever you hear, like if I have a friend telling me, oh, I have like these female friends, you're automatic, like that's just like the impulse. You're like, oh, you're fucking one of them.
Yeah.
That's just like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
there's no good reason for you not to.
frankly, I was on that train. I was like, if a dude was like, "Yo, this is my close female friend," or a girl was like,
okay, either you are fucking her or you used to fuck her.
or you really want to in your friend zone.
Exactly. Or you really want, because
Or one of you, or maybe she wants to and you don't.
guys will wait till the end of fucking time.
Oh, guys will wait. Guys
Yeah.
will wait.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Bro, guys
They're
will
cocks.
move.
Is that true?
They're cocks, big
Dude,
time.
I went to Vancouver to have sex with a girl 4 times.
Dude, I drove to Kingston once from Ottawa.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Kingston, Thousand Islands,
this
baby.
is what I'm saying.
Thousand
Like,
Island
if
dresses.
they want to do it, they will. Like, you know what I mean?
But like, you know, you gotta have both parties on board, obviously.
Well,
You sure?
honestly-
Just kidding.
Yeah,
know,
consent is good.
Yeah, Mike said that.
Consent is
Mike said
good.
that.
But she could, you know, she could be stringing you along, and I don't
But
know.
what's stringing you along? Okay, I'm asking this because I've
that's a
had
great question.
I've had a lot of I have a lot of male friends, and I've
Tight.
over the years. Excuse me.
I like that pitch.
Yeah, but-
Harmonize.
I mean,
What? All right, call it out. Let's go.
Oh,
your,
shit.
Your male
Love that.
friends either A, want to fuck you, B, have fucked you, or are married to your married or engaged to your friends.
Okay, well,
exactly what I was saying.
but that, okay,
Exactly
but
what
my
I was-
question to you is like the stringing along thing because, yeah, over the years I've always had one like male best friend, and yeah, they've always fallen in love, and it's fucking annoying because
Yeah.
you're like, but I'm just here for the friendship, and then you feel guilty because like if you treat them like if I treat my guy best friend like I would treat my girl best friend, which is like be super attentive, caring, like whatever.
Touching, physical touching. More physical touching with a woman friend, right?
What?
Like more
No,
physical.
I'm not really
like, just
touchy
like,
with my friends.
Hey, hug, lots of hugs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hard so far.
I
my leg.
personally am not
I'm
super
rock
touchy.
hard.
But then I used to get my other guy best friend, his name's Johnny, and I used to get shit on him from his brothers and shit because they were like, you're stringing him along, and I was like, but I'm not, we're friends. And like I've had reiterated so many times, like this would never work between us, we would never date for these reasons.
You told him this?
Yeah, man, I'm not
I
trying
think
to
that's big
Yeah,
time
but
respect.
hey-
That's big time
Yeah.
respect.
And maybe have to edit this out, but
What are you looking at me for, Eric?
no, your boy Johnny's. Bit of a bit.
I feel like, oh, don't drop the guitar,
No, he's
bro.
not. He's just way more emotional than you are.
I feel like you are doing the right thing by telling him.
Yes,
But
definitely.
but guys are still gonna hold on to that hope.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
stupid.
But
And
you know what's
they're gonna-
frustrating about that? Then it's like because then when I get into a relationship, it's happened, and those friendships usually die.
Yeah.
And then it sucks because then you're like, well, what the fuck were we doing for
Yeah.
2 years? Were we actually friends, or were you just was this just a plan for you to date me or get in my
The
pants
answer
or
to that,
whatever?
yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah,
Then
so that's
can
that's
guys,
whack.
So then can guys be friends with girls?
Well, I
'Cause
think
girls can 100%
I think-
do it.
It depends on the situation, but it's definitely difficult if a guy wants to fuck you,
Yeah, that's.
Or
I
if the
can
girl
only-
wants to fuck you.
or if there was anything
You have to-
before,
yeah.
or if there's anything during.
I think
it's
you have
difficult.
to get it out of the way, and then
Yeah,
you can be friends.
Get it out of the way and then figure it out. I think.
I think if you are attracted to somebody, you can't be friends with them. But it's like these girls, they're beautiful, they're
But
great.
you could
I'm
build
not
attraction.
attracted to
I
them.
But you
think-
could build attraction over time.
Or you can lose
Yeah.
attraction.
Oh, exactly.
You can smash it
Or
out
you can remain
and then
steady.
not be then not be attracted to them. And that goes both ways.
Ooh, that was a great.
so rude.
You don't even need to do a balancing.
But that goes both ways.
All right. Shit.
100% it goes both
Dummy.
ways.
Hey, Joel, what was the story you wanted to say?
Yeah. What was? it? Go ahead.
Okay. So this was New Year. You were talking about New Year's.
Sure, yeah.
So I was like super fucked up. I was at a house party on New Year's, and I called my friend a pussy, like just because we're
Is
buds.
your friend male?
interested where this is gonna go. I don't know.
Well, no, I could literally. This is just banner.
Sure.
We're fucked up on the couch. We took some shrooms. We're hanging out. I call him a pussy, and this girl, fucking social justice warrior, in the corner of the room.
What was the color of her hair?
Not blue, surprisingly. But she goes.
What about her pubes?
All right.
She goes, like, are you really gonna use that word? Like, don't you think there's like misogynistic connotations like behind that word?
Did you call her a cunt?
No, but I was like so fucked up. I was just like, I'm too fucked up for this woke shit right now. Like I can't deal with it. But I wanted to just be like, okay, so if a guy is acting like a jerk, are you not gonna call him a dick? Like, if you called me a dick right now, I wouldn't get super offended because I understand it's literally just an insult. It's not like there's nothing attached to me calling him a pussy.
The thing about it is though is like.
No, but because okay.
Wait. I want to
You
say
go, you go,
the
you go.
clapback that every lady has to that is that like men rule the world. So basically, like we get more of a margin to like be upset about, like because men get paid 70 fucking cents, whatever the hell it is
Which
like
is fake, but okay.
we're
Hashtag no wage gap. Hashtag only thigh gap. Hashtag buy clothes at the Gap.
You know, I never have had to edit one of my podcasts until now. I think.
You're gonna be putting some work in.
Yeah, welcome to my world. That's why we hired an intern.
Dude, I think. Okay, wait. Anyway, I'll move on. But yeah, ladies will. And I don't know if this is what you were gonna say, but it's like they'll be like, oh well, the patriarchy exists, so when we say dick, it's not as bad because it's like, we're fighting against the.
That wouldn't have been my argument.
Not my argument, but I have
that
had
wouldn't
that.
have been my
We're
argument.
calling each other genitalia. At the end of the day.
Okay, but see I think it's because the implication is different. I think when you use both words, I think everyone says like being a dick has nothing to do with like being a dude in any way. Like when I call someone a dick, I'm not like, oh, I'll call a girl a dick, like because I'm just like, you're just being like, it's like calling someone an
Being a
asshole.
jerk, yeah.
Yeah, you're just being like rude and bad or whatever. But when you call someone a pussy, you're equating them to someone who's weaker
They're just
and
being a
therefore
pussy.
a girl, and that's what's
Or
embarrassing
emotional.
about it.
Guys can have pussies.
Anyway, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I personally.
Guys can't have pussies. I don't know what the fuck you're saying over here. That's transphobic.
Anyway.
What are you, J.K. Rowling? Fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, go write a fucking best-selling novel.
Fuck your chamber of secrets.
Chamber of my asshole. Let's go.
No secrets out here. Just chambers, baby. Okay.
That being said, I don't
said
know what
chicken,
it
I like.
achieves to like get mad at some drunk dude on New Year's Eve when he uses it.
Literally, this is the first time I met this girl.
Would
where
you,
like,
would
Does it
you
achieve
smash
anything?
or no?
no.
Okay, well maybe. Hey, that's why she's mad.
Yeah, that's why
Mike
she's
always cutting
mad,
to
Mike.
it. Mike always
I don't think there was.
Dude, you shouldn't say that.
I don't think there was any
I'm
implication.
sad for you, man.
Why?
You think that she got mad at Joel because she wanted to fuck him?
Yeah, 100%.
No.
She wanted to get some
No,
attention.
she definitely
No.
didn't want to fuck him.
She-
She thought she was doing like
She
her
thought she was gonna
part.
fucking
She did
change
want
him.
attention. You're right.
Yeah, dude, she
It
wanted
wasn't like
attention.
that.
Yeah.
I think both both opinions are far-fetched a bit. Like the fact that she thought she was purely altruistic. I think she
I
thought.
think she thought she was being altruistic.
Yeah. Okay. That I'm with.
Not. I don't think she. I don't. It was. I wouldn't say that was the move. I just think that she maybe was battling something within herself, where she was like, if I don't say something right now, like, am I contributing to the patriarchy? Like, there's like all that.
I don't know.
Start
I
a
tend to
knitting
think-
circle.
Also, hey, how old was she?
Oh,
Fuck, I have no idea.
Was she?
take a guess.
She was probably like 25, maybe.
That's
Yuck.
old enough to
That's-
not be a dummy.
No, because I was gonna say when I was 18, yeah, I could see I would get on soapboxes,
Yeah.
but now I'm just like, yo, I'm not. I'm tired. What?
What's so funny about that? I can't believe that got you. But oh
Why are
wait, he
you
had
lying?
some nasty
Oh,
ass.
You had something you wanted to say.
Wait, did you say
That's
I broke?
nasty ass
Were you gonna say I was? I broke
wasn't going to say
soapboxes?
anything because we're not making fat jokes in
That's
2022.
Yeah, there you go.
Crazy that you're just right there with him after all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I think that if you feel the desire to like be that vocal, I don't know. I grew up in a family where like any conflict was fucking awful. That
was a weird
So
It was me. I was about to burp.
any conflict was awful. So I like would never be that guy to do that for almost anything unless somebody was like being like fucking awful. So when anybody does like gets on a soapbox, I'm always like, you're doing this for very selfish reasons and are not like doing this for good. Like you're doing this because you want attention, or you doing this because like, you know, I don't know.
I mean, you know, we are talking about this right now, so I think she did her
But
part.
she does live in your head rent free.
No, I thought it was hilarious.
Which
I'm
is
like
funny
trying
because-
to I'm trying to write a joke about it because I thought that was so ridiculous.
I think you could do it.
I think too. Sometimes people feel like, if I can speak personally, like when I used to do it, I'm where we're from. The West Island is like incredibly super white.
Yeah.
So like there wasn't a
Not,
lot.
not Roxborough.
Okay, certain parts of it obviously are not, but the friend group I grew up in was super white as well, and there was like one Asian dude, and our friends would always make jokes at his expense.
Yeah.
And he's a
Wow, and I'm the problem.
and he's like a chill dude, so he would most of the time laugh or even make jokes himself.
Yeah.
But then I remember there was one time I had a convo with him, and like it kind of came out that like he was uncomfortable with like the way that friends were like talking, and and even though everyone in the group sometimes, like there was one dude specifically, like kind of like a Mike, who would say shit like that, but you knew that it was real, like it
Yeah.
kind of came from like an
Israel?
uglier place.
Came from like a place.
We're not talking about your people right now.
Because I was the Asian guy, but in my group of friends, I was the only Jew.
Okay.
So like,
Okay, well,
Did you get a lot of like Jew jokes?
of course.
okay, but wait, can I just finish
Yeah,
quickly?
sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Paid your dues.
I pay my
Because
dues.
I'm gonna forget. So, and I remember that, and no one would say anything, but I could tell everyone was uncomfortable. And so one time I actually spoke up and was like, I don't like think we should make that joke, and like I think he really appreciated it. Sometimes you need one person to like stand up for you. I don't
Yeah,
think
and
that's
be
the
a
same
fucking
thing.
buzzkill. You know?
All right.
Okay, first of all, hilarious.
I'm never saying pussy again.
No.
You're never getting any either.
At the end of the day, though, like whatever.
Hilarious. Okay, first of all, I think what you did was correct and good.
Yes,
But I
definitely.
think
Thanks,
the
guys.
pussy thing, that bitch is a pussy. That's what I think.
That was a bit of a
Ultimately,
pussy
you're a
move. I should have called her out.
Yeah,
She's a
that-
real cunt.
Okay,
Yeah, fuck
Mike.
that
Now
lady.
let's talk about your.
Can we say the C word if we can't say the P word?
Bro, I say the C word all the time on it. I'm Australian.
I
somehow.
love the
heard-
C word.
I heard your C word on the TSA bit.
Oh yeah, fuck mega cunts,
Mega
fucking
cunts.
assholes.
I love the word.
We're
cunt.
taking it back, baby.
It
It
hits different.
hits. It's that
hits
hard
well.
C and that hard T.
Yeah.
Fuck me up, feels good.
Okay, let's talk about your persecution as a Jewish man.
I mean, not mine, my people's persecution.
Okay, but you're talking about your specific persecution
my
in your group.
experience.
Can I just wait? Just because I want to get your opinion. You know that Seinfeld episode where the dentist converts to Judaism to do the jokes? What do you think about that? Do you think there's anybody who does that? Because I think that would like.
That would help your career as a stand-up.
Well, here's the thing. My buddy,
convert to Judaism.
he's Jewish and wants to have Jewish kids, but he only dates French women for some reason.
French women suck.
For sure, I'm sure they do. And he's like, well, like first date, he's like, hey, if we're gonna date, like, if we're gonna have kids, like, they're gonna need to convert because he wants to have Jewish kids.
English.
They cannot be Quebecois.
No, fuck.
But why doesn't he just date Jewish women in that case?
Because they see through his fucking.
He doesn't live in
sociopathy.
Westmount.
No,
See through his what?
he's a bit of a psycho.
Oh, rough. Okay.
Rough.
Oh, this is your friend.
Yeah, this is
oh
my-
yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
Can we get some piece of shit examples? Like, what is he?
He like routinely cheats on his girlfriends.
Ooh, tough.
He like as soon as he can
Say
upgrade.
girlfriends.
Yeah. Well, the women
singular.
he dates. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got
Anyway,
you.
but my point is, I understand from his let's say you're some poor woman who fell in love with him and is willing, you can convert to a religion to appease your partner. Like if you really if you don't care, like I'll convert to Judaism just so that your imagination is like you're okay with us having Jewish kids. But
I think that's a big ask.
yeah.
I think,
But what was the question? Sorry.
I don't know. You were just talking about your life.
It's dumb. I was talking about that where the guy converts to Judaism to do like if somebody like let's say I converted to Judaism tomorrow, and then I was like, man, we Jews have been persecuted for
Dude,
ages.
I think that would be
you-
worse.
Would you be shook? Like, would you be? What if I converted to Judaism tomorrow, and then all of a sudden all my Instagram stories were like, fucking anti-Semitism is real, man.
Well,
like, fuck Palestine, like all this shit.
And so at the same time,
Well, you know what's crazy is that there's all these, and this drives me up the fucking wall. And I talk to this to Michelle about this all the time. There's all these dumb Instagram sluts that all of a sudden adopt a fucking cancel Israel because they saw an ad, and like all of a sudden they're fucking activists for Palestine, never having met a Palestinian or Jewish person. They just look at ads.
that's just the media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I view them the same way I would view you if you would like convert to of anything.
A bandwagoner.
You're a fucking bandwagon.
Well, I think converts in general are always more hardcore.
Oh,
Like
I
to
think that's
anything.
like
a
radical
good point.
ISIS.
That's a good
people.
point.
Like, okay, so
Yeah,
I
let's talk
know
about ISIS now.
No, I know someone who recently converted to being Muslim, and she's like really all up in it now.
Yuck.
And I
Yuck.
think there's something about making a choice
Did
for
she
that
get the,
religion and being like. And just being kind of socialized into one, like the three of us,
Just to
and
be clear,
I guess you too. But
Yuck on any hardcore religion, not
Right.
not. I'm not Islamophobic. I swear to God.
No, it's, so are you Jewish or are you like Jewish?
I'm not circumcised, but
Okay, but like
did this
beyond
on
that,
What's
that
I'm-
blew me
no,
away.
culturally, I would say you are.
I'm culturally
circumcised.
Yeah.
no
Same,
I
I don't
respect. No, I don't observe any holidays, but I peep on them. You know, like I'll go to my parents.
Peep on them. Somehow the creepiest verb you could have chosen. Wow, wow. You know?
No. I do like we'll go to my grandma's house pre-COVID for like one of like the major high holidays, but like I eat bacon, I eat pussy. Just don't eat pork pussy. In the joke of Hattie
I did a
Kubar,
I did a Judaism class in university.
which is ironic because you look like a fucking Nazi.
Anyways, easy
How's it feel bouncing Jew classes and looking like a Nazi?
Jew
easy,
class.
easy credits, baby. Easy credits. And I didn't pay attention much.
Right.
It was an easy fucking class. And I remember I was at the bar once and like I was getting hammered with this guy and he was
Bar
telling-
mitzvah.
Yeah. And he was telling me he was Jewish and like I remember we learned about like Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
Jewish New Year?
How is it?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
when I was leaving, because it was
No.
like during
Rosh Hashanah is Jewish New Year.
it was
Yom
like during
Kippur.
Yom Kippur, and so when we were leaving, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna show this guy that like I know, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm like happy Yom Kippur, and he looks at me, he goes, yeah, no, that's a time of like fasting and like
Yeah, it's-
suffering.
Yeah.
He's like-
There's nothing happy
he's like,
about
You
it.
should never say that. I'm like,
It's like
Thank
Jewish
you.
Ramadan. I
yeah,
think.
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
now-
I'm not. I
But they
don't
say
really know
Happy
what Ramadan
Ramadan.
is.
What?
But now I
like
know.
wish you a
You say
nice
Happy
and peaceful
Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Do you?
Yeah, you do.
I thought they were fasting also.
They are, but it's a month of like reflection, so there's more of a like a positive.
I intermittent Ramadan.
Shut up.
Dude, that's someone else's joke
who
too.
are you?
I think that's Elspeth's joke
Shut up.
No way, what?
Are
Are you serious?
or something.
No.
In
No,
the
no,
act.
it's not. No, it's not. You know who it is? It's my favorite. It's my homegirl. It's Rosebud Baker's joke.
Really? That's fun.
Rosebud Baker.
She's very.
She's
Fun. I didn't.
up and
That's
comer in
so.
New York.
I've
She's
never
great.
seen that, but that's
She's
awesome.
fucking hilarious.
Married to the other
I
guy
sent
too.
you
Is
her
really funny.
special.
Chris something.
Well,
I forget his name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Tom doesn't support female comics. That's right.
No, wait. There. Well, who gives a fuck? But I was gonna say. Well, I don't know. I forget. Let's move on there.
Yeah. What other topics did you write down on your?
Let's move on
That's
there.
good. Have you seen Normal People?
What?
Have you watched Normal People?
No. What is
You
that?
should. Everyone should. Just as a TV
Hey,
random
what-
intermittent
what-
TV recommendation. It's about two.
flat.
I feel like you would like it.
What's it about?
It's about this girl and this guy who grew up in Ireland, so the accents are there.
To Ireland, yeah,
In
very
Ireland,
good, yeah.
And they start a relationship, and then throughout their lives they keep meeting, and they just like keep having, like,
Ooh, that's cute.
yeah. But it's done really well. It's not like cheesy at all.
I was kind of binging cheesy romance movies recently. I
yeah?
watched Love Actually for the first time.
It's a good one.
And I watched fucking Sleepless in Seattle.
I haven't seen that movie.
It was pretty okay. It was pretty
That's
funny.
Meg Ryan and
Okay, let's do. Wait, do you guys think Meg Ryan's hot? Because
We
I
talked
don't
about
fucking
this.
see it.
Yeah, well, you
you
just
guys
have poor
were
taste.
like big on
Poor
Meg Ryan.
taste.
Yeah.
You're high. Fuck. Whatever.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on, I want to kind of circle back to what other cute things, cozy things your friends are trying to have you do, like
Gay things or cozy things?
But both. Is there any?
Well, I kind of.
we?
It's not. They're not really like you should suck a dick. I think what their direct quote was. I think one of my friends said, "We don't want you to miss out on any pleasure you could be having," and I was like, well, "I don't want to have a dick in my butt." So,
Right,
I'm
and
not
you
gonna-
were
you're-
against having your butt eaten, as we've discussed.
If a person is like, "I really want to eat your ass," I'm not. I'm gonna be like, "That's probably a bad look because it's hairy and nasty." But like, if they're like, I gotta do it," I'm not gonna be like, "No," but I'm not gonna eat their ass.
No, but would you enjoy it? Would you like take it in?
It would probably feel nice, you know. Like we talked about this.
Yes, we
I'm
did.
not against a finger in my butt, but like from a lady. I don't want to.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if
Fair.
if the lights are off, you don't know who's fingering your butt.
Well, I think I would because what are we saying? You just a genie
This is-
snaps.
Mike just fucks with the lights.
Is this
off,
like
that's why.
I
Schrodinger's
do
finger
love-
right here?
And he pretends it's.
I do. I like fucking in the dark. Is that bad?
I like fucking with the lights on.
Yeah,
How
fuck
can
with
you
the
say she
lights
lived a
on.
life wrong if you never fuck with the lights on? You know.
Who is that?
Kanye
Really? Okay.
with the what's? Do you know the song?
Yes, I do, but it's not coming to me.
Bro.
It,
Okay, what
Yeah.
do we got? Nah, okay. Well, this one will probably get us canceled, so let's do this. Okay, actually, let's take a quick pause so we don't get canceled. Okay, so the grocery store dance, and I got to pee.
Excuse
so
me?
I'm gonna
I
introduce.
actually also have to pee.
Yeah. Okay. So
The grocery store
I'm gonna go
dance.
first because
You go first.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, yeah. Go
So
for it.
the grocery store dance is,
Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch.
you know, can you fucking chill out? Oh my god, Albert, you little shit. So the grocery store dance is the compulsion when you're in the grocery store. Now you can tell me if you guys feel this. The compulsion, like sometimes I'll be looking for a thing and I'll walk down the aisles and then I'll see somebody in the aisle looking at shit and I'll feel compelled like my item is in the aisle just because they're there. You know what I mean? Like almost like a person is there. Like, so if you don't go down the aisle, you're missing it. And then, Kaylee, you little sloppy shit.
Wait,
Yeah,
I don't
get 'em
think I
over there.
understand. Can you?
So it's
can you
like, okay, well that's part of it.
Hey,
but-
do a better job explaining. Tom.
all right. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So,
Mansplain it.
Yes, spread your legs.
so okay. The other part is like when you're in the grocery store and you're like looking at a shelf, and then you're like looking for your thing. Then somebody comes up behind you, and they're like also looking for the thing. So you feel the pressure to get out of the way.
Oh yes.
But like then it's like, you know, you move preemptively because you haven't found your thing.
Oh, okay. So you don't even grab the thing.
Well, you just feel pressure to move.
Yes.
And
Feeling
it's-
pressured at any time is awful.
exactly.
In
And so,
anytime I hate feeling rushed, because as soon as I feel
Yeah.
rushed to do anything, it ruins my experience.
Shopping, being rushed.
what about shopping when somebody comes up and they're like, do you need any help? And I want to be like, you know, like, no, I feel embarrassed when I'm clothing
What if
shopping.
they're like, do you need help? Like, yeah, I could use a discount.
That's
Or like,
hilarious. I
could use
never
a
thought of that.
blowjob.
Yeah, I get.
Handy in the change room.
Suck my
I
cock,
get
lady.
embarrassed
Sorry, that's so
buying
aggressive.
things at certain places too.
Like what?
I get embarrassed buying like merch,
I get embarrassed buying
like at a
anything.
like coffee shop. Like
I this is kind of like the pant roll cuff thing. I get embarrassed
Yeah,
buying
hey.
anything because as soon as you buy anything, you're admitting that you like it.
Yeah.
And then you're opening yourself up for judgment. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
it's crazy. Yeah.
like when I start dating someone, it takes me a really long time to like go to the grocery store with them because I'm in my head. I'm like, you're gonna think all the things I'm buying are super weird.
I'm on that tip a bit, not as much, but like whenever I go to the clothing store and you like buy something, and then I'm always thinking like, man, when I take this to the cashier, they're gonna be thinking in their head like, this fucking idiot likes this T-shirt. What a big dumb idiot. You know? What I mean? Can't believe you picked this T-shirt. You fucking tool. You know?
Yeah.
Really?
Or like this bitch thinks she
Anxiety.
can pull this off. Like lol. But you know what they're actually thinking? Not that.
They're thinking I want to leave.
They don't
this
even
job.
look at the clothes. They're just
Yeah.
like, how much time is left until I can go on my 30-minute break?
Exactly. Okay, BRB. You guys do it. Here, there's topics if you want to try to decipher.
Yeah, which one are we not supposed to talk about because it's gonna get us canceled?
Oh, I don't know.
You guys were talking about if Meg Ryan was hot.
You
I
look
wanna-
like a chiseled Meg Ryan, low key.
I'm gonna disregard that. Who's your celebrity crush?
Ooh.
I like to talk about that.
Who's yours?
Ryan Reynolds.
Allison Brie.
You would like
Community?
Allison Brie. Yeah.
Oh my god.
She does it for a lot of people too because
Yeah.
she's got a little crazy in her, I think.
She's got that girl next door hot with like a supermodel hot. She's just perfect.
Have you ever watched the movie with her and Jason Sudeikis?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
What's it called?
I forget. Sleeping with Other People.
Yes.
It's one of my. It's one of my like favorite movies to rewatch. It's not like a great movie, but I do like the script. It's
It
like,
was funny.
Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
But Jason Sudeikis is mine.
Jason Sudeikis is
Yeah,
yours.
and I had a crush on a guy for like straight up 10 years who looked exactly like him.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say he's my all time. Hey, Mike, how do you balance having sweaty armpit stains and sitting cross legged?
I mean, that's not a roast at all. Those are just two things.
I tried.
Yeah.
But also, you're really sweating up a storm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's you feel
It's because
pressured.
you radiate a lot of heat.
You feel
because-
pressured right now?
I do radiate.
No,
a lot
I
of heat.
was wearing a sweater that was quite warm, and I
At
feel
all-
like marking my territory on Tom's
Who
outfit.
is it?
let's
Who,
start
talk about
humping
your
it.
crush, Mike.
To be honest, I have a very hard time having crushes on people I see on TV because as soon as I'm like, you're on TV, that means you're out of reach.
Yeah,
and
but
I
like-
can't form emotional. I need an emotional connection to have a crush on someone.
But let's live in a fictional world
I
where
can't do that.
anyone, you could literally sleep with anyone.
I'm ready for this question.
Okay, tell me.
We're talking about celebrity crushes.
Yeah. Ella Purnell and Anna de Armas. Fuck me up. You know what I'm talking about?
No. You have to Google them.
Okay, did you guys see Knives Out?
Yes.
Did you see the new James Bond?
Wait. She was the brunette in James Bond?
Yes.
Okay.
Tom likes brunettes.
Yeah, brunettes with blue eyes. Fuck me up. And freckles. Fuck me up. And Anna de Armas has that big time. Same with Ella Purnell. So that's what I got.
Mike has no answer because he refuses to live in a hypothetical.
Yeah,
You're high because all you do is send me and Joel fucking
Models that you will never fuck.
No, but bro,
Exactly.
the only people I've sent you are either people I know personally, or one girl who's really hot and from Montreal. So it's not inconceivable for you to meet her.
Okay, but also I was so mad at you the other day when I sent you that profile and I was like, "Do you know this person?" You were like, "Fucking no," and I was like, "Why you give me attitude?" Because
I said fucking no because I'm like, I'm sad I don't know her.
okay, all right.
Bro, you're so sensitive.
Yeah, big time. But anyway, no fucking celebrity crushes. You love Meg Ryan.
I do, but
Yeah,
I
fair
just
enough.
looked up pictures of current Meg Ryan, and she looks like a gremlin. So it's kind of I'm kind
He was
of
trying
I
to
don't
say
know.
that I look like Meg Ryan.
Yeah,
I
but
see it.
you look like
But
young
also-
Meg Ryan.
A young Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
She has
Why
more
am I-
wrinkles than you. So what's up?
Yeah. Shouts out.
Shouts
out Botox.
No, that's it.
No, Meg Ryan. I don't see the hype. What about fucking Trinity from The Matrix? Hot or not?
Ooh,
Tough one, right?
in the first Matrix, she was hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like maybe she's hotter because of kind of what she does in the Matrix, in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like Neo, you know? And then I'm like, "Oof, baby, how are you?" How about movies? Did we do this on your show? Movies that awoken your puberty feelings?
We did music songs maybe or music videos.
No, you guys talk. We did
Shrek
TV.
1?
Yes.
Shrek
we
2?
did talk about this.
And
yeah.
Shrek the Halls.
Explains so much.
Got me so
No,
hard.
Shrek the Halls.
Oh,
is so good.
Shrek the Halls?
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, Shrek 1 still holds up.
I actually think Shrek 2 is better.
Really?
Yeah, all that when they merge all the fairy tales together.
Yeah.
I fucking.
I mean, I like some Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, he's funny, but I don't know. Shrek 1 is just an OG.
Talk about sexy man. How you doing?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Okay, sexy man. You're talking about Shrek or like Lord Farquaad or?
No, Antonio Banderas.
Yo, you
baby.
look like Lord Farquaad.
What?
He does, dude.
I what?
You look like
Meg
Lord
Ryan
Farquaad.
or Lord Farquaad?
I might have the chin.
Yeah, the chin.
I have the chin.
You do have
Not the height, bro. He's got big height.
Not really, but
Wait,
But he's got regular height.
I got average size.
Regular height.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Okay, what do we got here? Okay, well, I feel like maybe. Oh, well, this is just a story that happened to me. So it's just kind of fucked up. Like, when I was about 20, I ran a painting company. I started to do like house painting and like residential home painting and shit. And I got hired to paint this salon, this hair salon, and it had a drop ceiling.
What's that?
It's like the ceiling you see in Walmart, where you see all the pipes and like beams
Okay.
and shit, you know. And
Beam me up, Scotty.
Like your apartment.
Okay.
yes, exactly. And my like kind of boss at the time, he was like, "Yo, just get like a sprayer, like a paint sprayer, and just fucking rip it." Now I like. This is like a student painting thing. So they just grab you in from university, and I had just flunked out of McGill, so I was like fucking despondent. And they were like, they
Good
teach
word.
you how to paint in in a weekend, and they're like, good luck, fucking figure it out. And they're like,
Hey, that's about the time it should take to learn how to paint.
yeah, but not to run a business, not to run a painting and like do estimates. Like I was going into grown ass humans' houses after a weekend of
Can you
paint
imagine
training.
you're going into like babies' houses?
Like,
excuse me, sir.
Dude, you're such a pussy. Shut up.
Why?
Pussy.
I know. I
Yeah, you
said dick, and I'm like, no, you're a fucking
Well,
pussy.
all right. I'll be the heel. Fuck you guys.
But
Yeah.
so I was going. So you learn how to do this, and then you go to people and you're like, yeah, I'll charge you $5,000 to paint your house because I know exactly what I'm doing. They're like, you know what you're doing. You're like, yeah. Anyway, so I get this fucking salon. My boss is like, do the paint sprayer. They never teach you how to do the paint sprayer. You rent this thing from Home Depot. It's like a big fucking machine. And then I like lie to the salon people. I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing with the paint sprayer. Long story short, I totally fuck it up. I cover all their shit in paint, and I have to spend like 3 days and nights cleaning it up, and I still don't clean it up. And the only reason they didn't sue me is because they felt bad for me. Because I saw them on the last day, and I was like, they were like, you really fucked this up, right? And I was like, yeah. And they were like,
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was pretty fucking close.
Dude, here's the thing. I think women use crying as a get out of.
God, every
God.
time.
What?
Back
Did you
the
wake
funnel.
Up? Did
the
you wake
funnel.
up?
The funnel.
Dude,
It's
did you
the
wake up
women's
with a
fault.
dick in your ear? Like,
No.
shut up, man.
Got him. Got him.
No, but I think there is nothing more powerful than when a guy cries.
Well, I think that has some logic to it.
You know, because like
Powerful or disgusting. I know that's terrible, but
no. You want to make every person in a room uncomfortable is have a guy on stage cry,
yeah.
I think people aren't
or just like
people aren't great with crying in general. I think if a girl's crying too, it's not like cool. It's like awkward for everyone because now everyone's like, oh, do we comfort her? Like we don't know
I hate
what to
myself
do.
by the way.
Dude, it is awkward. Dude, I had a lady though. Okay, tell me what you think. Like, I was high as fuck, and there were some, like, long story short, there was like a friend group of women over here, and then
Nice.
one lady got really sick and started throwing up, and then her friends went and checked on her, and I was just like, I'm not gonna do anything because her friends are checking on her, so I'm just gonna chill and watch the movie because I was super high. Dick move or no?
Well, how many people were checking up on her?
At least one.
Okay,
Maybe more.
Then no. Well, like, were you in like any kind of relationship
What's
with
your
this
relationship with this girl?
Just a friend.
She's just a friend.
Just a friend.
And she was already being checked
Dude,
on.
here's my opinion: too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Too many
not
cooks.
Couldn't
great.
Are you responsible for her throwing up?
Fuck no.
Okay, well then. Yeah.
So then, no,
Yeah.
she's a grown ass adult woman who overdid it.
Did she lose it on you because you were
No, I just felt a bit bad. You know, you don't want to be a shit.
I think you
host.
could be supportive to your friends who are supporting her.
Yeah, and
Like,
then
get a
hit her
glass
with
of
like,
water.
what can I get you? Like,
Yeah.
do you want like a glass of water? Do you need anything? If she says no, I'm just gonna throw up in peace. because I've been there. Sometimes you just need to do it in peace. Then no, watch your movie, live your life.
Yeah, exactly.
But can you really enjoy the movie when you know that someone's puking?
Fucking, and I was high. I was just bugging. You know what I mean?
Was she puking because she drank too much?
Yeah, I don't. It was
Okay,
honestly
like,
kind of odd.
just
To
kick
me,
her out,
like
dude.
it's different. Like if she started,
Send her home.
if she out of nowhere started like having like a bug, like a flu, and like was puking because of
Like
that.
heartburn all of a sudden that she needs to go to the hospital for.
If her arms got numb.
If her arms got numb for some reason.
That's also so crazy. Sorry.
But here's the thing too, is that like that happened to me yesterday, and there was like 10 people in the house, and I didn't tell a single one of them. I just called my mom and dad and was like, please come get me, because they live really close.
Well, the
I was
reason you didn't do that is because all of those people were conservative Republicans, and you're like, I don't
no,
trust
but
them.
because I actually
Is it
just
Army
didn't want.
boys?
I didn't want to do make a kerfuffle about it. Like I
Dude,
didn't want
how
to like.
crazy is that though? That's where we're at. Where like, you know, instead of making a scene, quote unquote, because you're fucked
Yeah.
up and sick, you're just like, I'm just gonna be
Sneak
quiet
out.
about it. Like that
Well, it's
seems
also 'cause
North
I-
American to me, you know?
Yeah, I also worried that it wasn't as serious, and I was just being like nuts, and I didn't want everyone to be like, "Is Michelle okay?" Like make a whole like thing. But
Which
to
ended
your
up being
point-
the case.
Well, no, I didn't make a thing. Nobody knew that I was in
No,
the hospital.
no, right. But I'm saying like.
Oh
you're-
yeah, it
you're-
did end up
yeah.
being that like apparently I just have heartburn, which is
your
ridiculous.
greatest like if you did make that and then everyone freaked out and then you went to the hospital and oh it's heartburn, that's big cry wolf energy.
Yeah,
that's-
it is big cry wolf energy. Exactly. But
I
to
just,
your
like,
point, no,
feel-
I don't think you said if you make yourself throw up as a grown woman, it's like you overdid, you drank, like that's your
As a
problem.
grown human.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
a grown human.
don't bring
I
gender
just said
into
grown
this.
woman because she
You can never say
a
that,
woman.
you fucking
But like
bigot.
you're an adult. So like you overdid it, like you figure out your shit. That's the same thing when you go out and like someone like starts puking and they have to go home early. Like is everyone gonna go home early? No, fuck you. You fucked up.
Yeah. Also, when I fuck up like that, and
I
people
go
are like,
home.
"Oh, I'm gonna take care," I'm like, I don't, you know, I'll get it. I'm fine.
Yes,
you
me
know?
too. I'm fine. I'm like, don't come in with me. Like my girls are like, come
Yeah,
in.
but it's hard to believe that like when a fucked up person says I'm fine, as a person who rarely gets fucked up and has seen people be fucked up, and you're like, no, I'm fine. I'm gonna get home, all right, and fucking stumble out into the street. And if you're like a sexy lady, and I'm just gonna get into this Uber, like, well, how do I know?
Lady
you're
is different than man.
Fair point, but here's the thing: everyone has that one friend that will come in and parent them. Like, there's usually if you go out, there's one person that's like, if you get too fucked up, they'll feel obliged to take care of you.
Yeah, I hate that.
As long as
Yeah, and that
everyone
person
has,
sucks,
but
always.
you have that one person for sure.
I was that one person.
If you went
Oh.
out though, like if you went
That's
out with your
sweet, though.
buddies, there was one guy who would go home with you.
Showing
No?
his softer side.
Yeah,
Dude, Mike is so
dude.
soft. Yeah. We're all sensitive. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know what I
That's
mean?
why we're
Do you
wearing
think,
green
do you think you're
shirts.
sensitive?
Definitely.
Yeah. If you're a comedian, I think you're sensitive. You know what I mean?
Like
Right.
deeper than the surface, you know? Like
What?
All right, there. Fucking Hallmark. Just kidding.
You know what I'm saying? There's like Shrek said, you know, ogres have layers. They're like an onion. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Meg Ryan has layers. Dude, Nazis have layers.
Wait, what?
Mike's sweating for real.
Oh man.
This shit. Love you, Mike.
How's it feel balancing looking like Meg Ryan and a Nazi?
Hey man, it's tough. Someone's got to do it.
But yeah, I think all comedians are big time sensitive. I mean, I feel like you see that every time you go to a show. You know what I mean? Case in point, comedy beef. Every time you go to a show and somebody says one little word that's wrong to you, and you're like, that guy fucking hates me, or you're like, fuck that guy, or you're like, fuck this whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo,
I feel like every comedian
it's
thinks
so
that.
ironic that comedians go up and roast every single fucking person as like that's the whole like that's what comedy is. It's just like roasting everyone and everything, yet so sensitive. Like
So
like if you
sensitive.
say anything like I think I've been in the scene for what like maybe like 7 months.
Hey, for too long.
Yeah, for way too long. And like there's so much drama. There's always tea.
Hey, there's really
and
not
it's
that
usually
much
Mike
drama.
just calling me being like, I fucking hate this person this week.
There is always tea, eh? Fuck. I remember like you kind of start to meet people and like in the scene a bit, and the first thing I was asking, I was like, so like, you know, what's the dish? You know what I'm saying? What's the tea? And they're like, wow, this fucking person doesn't like this guy and like this, and you're like, ooh yeah, you love it, you love it.
But
Who
that's-
fucking
but-
doesn't love it?
Even within it, there's subcultures. It's like anything. There's like little crews and
May we.
yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes people get on stage and sing fucking Christmas songs for an hour.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Some might say he's fantastic.
Oh, wink, wink, wink,
Cut
wink,
that.
wink, 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 wink,
Yeah,
wink,
you
wink,
can cut
wink.
that. You can cut that. You can cut that. It's fine.
Fuck, I have to edit this. So you stupid shits. All right, fuck, fine.
you, man.
Yeah.
We don't put that in.
Ah. Word up. Who's got time? How are we doing on time here?
I don't know.
Let's see. What do we got here? 5:30. What time we started? About 4:30. Okay, we're good. We can keep going.
So you guys have been? How long have you both been comedians?
How long have you both been
Montreal?
homosexual?
We have been openly homosexual. No,
Please go on.
openly. No, I've been. I started July 2020. So
You got the date. Respect.
yeah.
I like this. I say I've only been doing it for a year, but that's like a bit of a stretch. I feel like probably cumulatively I've been doing it for about 2 years because I kind of did it spotty, and then I took a break, and then I came back. So I think cumulative about 2 years, maybe 2.5, 3.
I think I was at your first set at Rosewood.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You've only been in the scene for about 7 months. Is that what you said? Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys roughly on the same timeline for comedy?
Yeah. When did you start, Mike?
Mike did comedy a couple years ago.
Yeah,
like
I did
few
comedy
years.
in
Oh, I
like
remember
2000.
that. You got canceled.
Yeah, I did comedy in 2014.
You got canceled?
Yeah.
In
Can you
in
imagine
Victoria.
it? Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but
What did you say?
I retweeted a Joey Diaz tweet.
Oh yeah, you
that's-
said this.
yeah.
Yeah. What was the tweet?
I don't remember. There was probably
Bullshit,
40
you
or
don't
5.
fucking
No, there was a
remember.
lot of them. I would retweet him every day.
What's getting canceled? You
Mike
got banned
just
from
wanted
Twitter?
to be Joey
no, I
Diaz.
just got fired from my job.
he got banned from swimming class.
Oh, this is the swimming.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
But then
yeah,
it set
yeah,
him
yeah.
off. It set you off though, because you used to do comedy in CJEP, no? And then like
Well, no, I used
You
to
went
do
in and
comedy.
out
no,
on
no,
it.
I did it up until then, and then after that, I took like a 4 or 5 year hiatus, and then I came back.
But then you also did it with your ex.
Yeah, I did a few
With your
shows
stripper ex.
with my stripper ex.
Together on stage.
Well, not together, but
Did you
like
did
on
you get
same
naked?
shows. No, we did the same shows.
She was a comedian and a stripper.
Chase,
Oh, that's a Chase. What?
just Chase. That's-
Chase Big Nuts.
Chase was her stripper name?
Yeah,
Where did she work?
Chase was her stripper name.
Like
Yeah.
the bank?
yeah.
Like the man's name, Chase.
Say, like the male name Chase.
Yeah.
That's barely unisex. You know.
What club did she work at?
Kingdom.
Oh
Did
shit!
I just dox her?
That's a good strip club
I
name.
have been there once.
Respect.
I mean, I think you're just
Montreal
only
stripper?
Yeah.
upping her. Like you're just
It's right on.
How was it
Saint
dating?
Laurent.
How?
It's like
oh,
Saint Laurent and Saint Catherine.
Are you a big strip club guy?
No, but when my boss is paying, I'll go.
Your boss takes you to strip clubs?
He did once, yeah.
Nice.
It was-
Cool.
That's how you know you work in banking.
It was literally. It was. So whenever we go out with him, dude, it's everything's on his tab, and like he's like doing pretty well for himself. And he just had his 4th kid, and his wife texted him like, yeah, like this is like your last night of freedom. So he took us all out, like we bar hopped, like just got
Hey,
us wasted.
his wife sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean like
4 kids. Holy shit.
4 kids.
Yeah. Hey, if you're rich, hire a nanny. You know.
And dude, that's literally he literally is on the nanny game.
Like he's like fucking
he's
the
fucking-
nanny?
No, he's not fucking the nanny. I don't
fucking
think
the
so.
poo
I mean,
nanny.
maybe. I don't know.
Allegedly not fucking. Allegedly not fucking.
Allegedly not fucking the nanny. Not confirmed, but and yeah, he just
What is it about the nanny?
that's hot.
Usually they're teenagers.
Ew. What? No.
Gotcha.
Why'd you
Got
say
it.
that,
Hey,
Mike?
got it.
I think it's just like
Yo.
an
Pause,
accessible,
dude.
it's like the pool boy. It's
Yeah.
accessible worker of the house.
But like, is that a me too?
What? Like the
Both
nanny?
of those things. Nanny.
If it,
Nanny and fucking your nanny or pool boy. Like, isn't that like, don't you have like, aren't you in like a weird like power dynamic? But then
well, if they're of age and it's
I'm upset
consensual.
that I brought this up.
I think that's the kink is the
Oh,
power.
you're a
dynamic.
pussy.
Yeah.
No, you're a dick.
Thanks.
No.
Hey! Shut up. I was kidding. I was kidding. Keep going.
I think that is the kink though. The power.
Yeah. Come on. The power dynamic.
It's gotta be. What the fuck else would it be?
Dude, he's such a
usually,
sweetheart.
no.
Have you
but
guys
okay.
ever fucked a boss or like?
To clarify my statement, usually they're young and hot. That's the thing. Is
Gotcha.
they're younger and hotter.
Gotcha.
And not to be too gross, but they're tight. You know what I'm saying? They're just
Are they
Or juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah, there's only two. The spectrum of creepy compliments from a guy to a girl start from tight and that juicy.
so gross.
I would never.
I wish it was like
call
gross
someone
compliments to
tight.
give guys.
Really?
Yeah, me neither.
You wouldn't?
Well,
what do you call a fit lady in Lululemon pants?
Fucking tight.
That's it. What do you call
I
a
regret.
What do,
Sporty Spice
yeah.
You don't shut up.
as a joke, but she'd be like, "Oh my god, he's so funny." Yeah.
Sporty Spice
Really,
as
I'm
a
just
joke.
saying like tight. You know, like
Bro,
You
you
can't say it regularly. They can't be like, yeah, she's tight. You can be like, yeah, she's tight, you know? Just Misha and the boy.
Misha and the boys.
You ever hang out with dudes and they just start foaming at the mouth?
just giving. Oh, what's up? Yeah, you
bro,
want some ratings?
bro, you're putting on toxic masculinity onto my puppy.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Sweetheart, dude.
Yeah,
This
he's
guy's a
trans,
little
actually.
Yeah, do you know what he identifies as?
Alberta.
The province.
Albert X.
Gross.
Alberta.
Gross. Alberta.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Conservative.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Make
What was
Alberta
that,
great
that
again.
Instagram story today? Was it because he was watching the flag? I didn't get
Yeah.
it. What was the thing? Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was just like cute.
Sure, he is a big Trump supporter.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. So, okay, if we're not close enough to getting canceled already, if I'm being totally honest, I
love
enjoy
this.
saying retarded. I think it's really fun. I love saying it.
Like
Obviously,
being late to something.
no, like,
Oh.
yeah,
Yo,
exactly
credit
that face.
that joke, dude. Credit that joke.
Yeah.
To wait, I know, Libby Curry. Ironic because she's the
Continue.
whitest person ever, and her name is.
Anyway, I like saying it's awful. It shouldn't say it, but
Right.
so it's not good. I still, if I'm being, I like to say it, but it's not good. I try not to say it.
But it's all about intent. Like when Joel was calling his friend a pussy, or you calling me retarded. It's intent. You don't you don't mean it in a hurtful way.
I think it's intent
Well-
when you're with people you know. I think when you're
Yeah,
not,
but if you're calling someone
no
you don't
one
know
can
a
understand your
retarded pussy,
intention.
then it's
It's not gonna end well.
Oh God.
Okay,
fucking-
continue, Tom. Sorry.
It's just like. Anyway, I like it, but then I was thinking to myself, it's not good, and then I was like, why is it not good? And then I was like, well, when you call somebody retarded, usually you're saying they're dumb, or you're saying something is dumb, which is not good because you're equating having Down syndrome to being stupid, which is the whole gripe of it, which is correct. Not good to equate those two things. So then I was like, but you still have that compulsion. Me anyway, I'm like, this feels great. So then I was like, well, what if instead of saying retarded, you said, well, that person's real Tom Murphy'd. You know what I mean?
You think that would catch on?
I don't know. We could try to start
You gotta
it.
start it here.
But are you dumb? You don't strike me as someone who's
But that's
dumb.
the thing is like, not all people with Down syndrome are dumb. Well, is the argument anyway? Now I don't know the
But you can
science
just
behind
make
it.
a
Well, I
sound,
think when you
and if
say-
everyone, it's like Bitcoin, dude. If you make a sound and everyone agrees that sound means that thing, then you could just say that thing.
Yeah, but but I'm saying, like, if you were the group of people that made that sound naturally, you would be offended because you're like, dude, this sound is my whole life. Like, I can't believe people are using this to call other people dumb.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
you're
if
being
like if
Which
everybody,
is the same thing as pussy, dude.
yeah, okay, but no.
But anyway, but we're letting that one go. But continue. I think when people say, "Are you being retarded?" It's usually a negative. There's
Yeah.
usually a negative connotation. Unless,
could be positive.
Unless
Yo,
it's
that-
Black Eyed Peas, and
No.
that's a good.
But
That's
they
a
changed
great
it
song.
to get
But-
it started, because they.
Yeah.
No, but ask
that,
me-
like, let's get retarded is like, let's get fucked up.
No, but the connotation is like, let's get so fucked up that we're dumb.
No, but bro, ask me
Yeah,
how
you're right, you're
how
right,
that
right.
pastry was today.
How was your pastry?
Yo, it was fucking
Watch
retarded.
Out, watch out, dude.
Yeah, but it was so good, it was stupid. That's the connotation.
No, it was so good it added a chromosome. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, censored. What up? So anyway,
You're gonna have to put some work on this editing. I'm not gonna lie.
We
Oh,
could send
I
it
know.
to
Send it
to
to
Yo,
the
we could
intern.
send it to our
Shouts out
intern.
intern.
what the fuck are your intern's name? You shouldn't call
Jacob.
them anything. You
No,
should
no,
call
they
them
don't- they
one
don't
and
get a
two.
name.
Yeah, like A and B. You know what I mean?
Paul the intern.
It's actually J and B, but yeah, A and B.
Dude, I might have an intern. There was this dude from the UK. Shout out to Max, and he hit me up. He was like, "I love your podcast. It's really great." And then I think on one of the
You have a hot
episodes,
sister?
I don't know. And then I think on one of the episodes, I was like, "Yo, if anybody, I forget. I think I put a request, like if anybody knows how to do this shit, hit me up." And then he did hit me up today, and he was like, "Dude, like I'll be down." And I was like, "Do you know how to work Premiere?" And he was like, "Maybe." And I was like, "Well, try clipping some shit and get back to me." So maybe
That's
I'll have a homeboy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shouts out Max.
Shouts out
Yeah,
Max.
big shout
out to
Max.
Respect. So,
Specs. Bruh, bruh.
everyone here is black.
For real.
No.
Oh, okay, we're not doing that. Hey, we're
In
not
it.
doing
Everyone here is
Hey,
black. In
Joel,
it.
we're not doing that.
Ali G. I was watching Ali G last night. Holy fuck.
Bro, what a
man.
classic.
I just love
What were you watching?
The Ali G show.
Okay.
You ever seen that? It's like Sacha Baron Cohen. and he's interviewing all these doctors, and like he's just fucking around, but like they think it's a real.
Did you ever
interview.
watch This Is America with Sacha Baron Cohen?
No.
Oh fuck! But do you like it?
Yeah, like it's great. It's just crazy
It's
that it
insane.
goes down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Like the dude pushing his ass towards him, I'd be like yelling the N-word, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Go ahead, tell about it.
Definitely,
He
entices people to that shit.
he
Crazy
like
that they fall for it. Crazy they fall for it. Anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's just a tricks. He's a silly goose time. He's like silly.
I think-
He's
trickster.
also Jewish.
He is
What
Jewish.
Yeah.
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 I think his whole thing. I like
know
his
him.
mission. I like that he exposes people through humor.
People's ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good, but it's also a fucking bummer. Because
It is
it's
a
like,
bummer, yeah.
Oh my God. These are like people in positions of power and they're so dumb. You know what I mean?
Do you see the Rudy Giuliani thing?
No, what is
Where
Oh, that was a
in
good
the
one,
new
yeah.
Borat, where he like
Yes.
entraps her, or he entraps this guy in a hotel room with like an underage reporter, and like you can tell he's totally trying to make a move on her, and then Borat comes in. like,
Rudy Giuliani? The
Yeah.
New
Yeah,
York?
yeah.
Did you not see the new Borat?
No.
Was
It was
part-
a big.
it's
It
part
was
of
a
that
big
series.
scandal because he kind of like they planted this underage girl
like-
and he totally went for it. But dude, if there's one thing about the States is that congressmen are fucking kids. That's it.
Scumbags.
All of them are.
Like their children.
They were hanging.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. That works on two levels because they're fucking children. Like they're having intercourse with children.
Yep.
And they're also, they
Behaving
are
like
children.
children.
They are
They're behaving
children.
like children.
The list of congressmen that were chilling on Epstein's island is extensive. Like,
Oh yeah, there's a whole list.
yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, it's so fucked. It's so fucked. It's just, I don't know. You don't want to go to the States, man. It's a bummer. Let's talk about fucking something else.
It is
you know?
bummer. You're right. Yeah. What
Kinda
else
drunk.
is on the list?
Dude, I'm kind of drunk.
I'm kind of drunk. Not gonna lie.
These beers.
We've been going for a while too.
Well, I did the PhD haircut. I did the gay thing. Oh, here's a dumb thought I had, and you guys can tell me if it's dumb. I don't know why I had this, but I was like walking through the door, and I was like, I'm tall. I use all of the door. Short people, they only use half of it. that's all.
You should
That
pay
Go
less.
on. Go on.
They should pay less for the door.
Geographically
Yeah, I was just like, they don't use. I don't know. I feel like I had more, but that was all I wrote.
That's
down.
some wasted door right there.
Yeah. How dare they?
That's how like when I forget if it's Victoria's Secret or Lululemon. They're like, yeah, like our shit's not made for fat people.
That was Victoria's Secret.
Right.
Let's do. What do you guys think of plus size models? Let's fucking open that can of worms.
You're gonna give Mike.
Here's the thing. No, I think body positivity. I think
Talk
body
your shit. Talk
No,
your shit, King.
As a man with
did this on
obnoxious
purpose.
love handles, right? Like.
Yeah,
and-
let's get deep with it for a
Yeah,
second
no,
about
no,
where
he's-
it comes from.
no, no.
You said your
Here-
man handles?
Love handles.
Love handles.
I can flaunt my love handles and fly away. But fuck yeah, dude.
hot.
But here's the thing, dude. Like when I look at models, and I think first of all, I think everyone should, like
Be gay.
No, trans. I think it's okay to encourage body positivity, but.
Just okay.
No, it's good. It's great. It's awesome. But
It's just all right.
but when I look at a model, I want to envision that if I buy the things that model is modeling, that I would be close to resembling to that thing, to the image they're portraying.
That's super fair.
You want to aspire to it.
I want
Yeah.
because the whole idea behind modeling, I mean, as far as I thought that's what it was, is if you want to look like this, you
Right.
should wear the things that this person's wearing, or own the things that this person's owning, and you will be closer to being this person. And if that person is not my idea of attractive, I don't want to fucking,
Okay, but just like you want to have like an adequate or like vision of what the clothes look like on someone who looks like you, that's just like representation. That's the whole argument.
No,
about-
I don't know. I don't want-
There
no.
are bigger people who would like
No,
to see
I don't
their
wanna
size
look- I don't wanna look
in
like-
mainstream media.
No, I don't want to look like. I don't want them to look like me. I want to look like them.
Right.
So
Because
because
of
if
the
I'm
whole thing of like body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know what I
that's
mean?
that's like the recurring joke on Human Raccoons. Like the other day, my sister was talking to me. My sister and I have been like similar sizes for a few years. She was a few sizes heavier than I was, and so she told me the other day, she's like, you guys make fun of being fat, but like neither of you are like actually fat. And she was like, that could be taken in like a really bad way from people that are bigger than you. But the whole joke is that Mike and I have body dysmorphia. So like we both do, like, and that's why we poke at each other's weight, because it's actually just a poke on the fact that we're both sick in the head and like can't fully grasp what either of us actually looks like. So that, like, I mean, I thought that was the joke, but like that's why we, like, on Human Raccoons, that's how we always joke about being fat, because we're both,
well, not anymore,
medium-sized people. But in 2022 we're getting better.
I feel like I get the angle where it's like, you know, seeing these people modeling who are just in wicked shape. It's not realistic.
I mean, it's not unreal. Like, there are certain things that are crazy. Like, there should be a discussion about unrealistic standards for people where
filters
right, which is what I'm getting to. Like if you're gonna be a model for whatever article of clothing, and you're very attractive, great. Like, show your awesome body with all of its imperfections. Your awesome model body, like conventionally attractive. Like if you have fucking acne, cool. If you have if your
sexy body with moles.
Yeah,
See, now you're
and
contradicting
acne.
yourself.
No,
because
no.
Before you're saying you want someone to aspire to look like, and now you're saying you
no,
want them to like
but if you're if you're
be
modeling,
realistic and
if you're modeling clothing and you have bad skin, if you have
Not bad skin. That's not allowed.
no. If you're whatever, if you have like now there's this whole thing of what's that disease where your skin's like what Michael Jackson had?
Oh, white
eczema is a bit another one.
No.
Yeah, like it's a pigmentation. It's a pigmentation.
Like
whatever.
Like
Oh, the thing where they're black, but they have white splotches. Yeah,
like you know,
You have that?
That's kind of hot though.
But
That's kinda hot.
But so if your body is nice to model an article of clothing, like I want to look like your body.
So you're saying show all your imperfections, unless your imperfection
is
if
you're
being
morbidly
overweight.
yes, unless
But
you're
then-
morbidly.
But that is their imperfection, and like that's
But I don't want to.
Here's the thing that I don't think enough people realize is that like most people carry their imperfections, and like we all have like shitty things about us, like. For example, like you're just a piece of shit in general.
Got 'em.
But unfortunately, you don't.
Stayed
You have
up
the
all night
luxury
writing that
of
one.
that doesn't show on your That doesn't show.
Have you seen me in a Speedo? Yuck.
Okay, but let me finish my thought because I will forget it. That doesn't show. What's the word? Like
Exterior.
Exterior, on the exterior, superficially. So, but people who are overweight, like maybe they're like the kindest, nicest person, and the only
Great, don't model clothes.
Yeah, but why?
Because I want to.
Because you don't want to see it. That's
No,
literally
because
your
I don't
only
want to
reason.
buy clothes to look like you. I want to
Okay,
buy clothes to look like
but
Tom.
it's not for you. So like there's models that will look like Tom, and you'll buy those clothes, and then the plus size models are for people who look
Tom's
like the
blushing right
who look like the plus size models.
I don't have a six pack. Just FYI, I don't. You know what I mean?
Everyone has a six pack.
So,
Tom, you're so humble.
all right.
Please. Whoa.
Just get naked.
All right.
No, but
But
sexual
you
assault
shouldn't have a
podcast.
problem with it. It's not for you, dude.
right, but there should. It's not for me. Fine, but if it shouldn't be in the mainstream media
Why not?
because it's gross.
When the majority,
It's actually a really good- I don't know why.
the majority of people don't look like models. The majority of people
No,
are
but-
not 7 foot tall and 115 pounds. And
point.
there's a whole like movement too of like not even fat and small, but like just medium for girls, for example, like medium sized girls. Like you just don't see that anywhere.
By the way,
So
this is only for women, right? Because it's total like in 2021 or two, it's like becoming more progressive.
Funnel, fuck women.
No.
funnel.
Of you see all these like, I mean, disproportionately more body positive female models, but you still don't see body positive male models.
This is true.
I fuck with that. That's
I want to
true.
see some dad bod.
Yeah, I
underwear
want to see
models.
dad bod fucking Tom
with the
Ford
dad bod.
underwear. Like, no, fucking men's.
But
mental.
do you want to see that?
Well, if I'm gonna see fucking chubby ladies, I want to see chubby boys.
I respect that
You know?
heavily.
I mean, if,
I don't think you need one to have the other.
absolutely you do.
But-
absolutely you do.
But you're like, I've seen you. You're like very offended by like plus size models.
Listen, don't put your fucking.
But you know what? Say why it is. It's because you're fat phobic.
No, I'm not fat phobic.
You are. You are. He's fat. You know why? Because he thinks awful things about himself and how
Yeah.
he looks, and so he projects that on others. And that's what we're trying to change in 2022.
Hey.
Not to make things I hate all dark and shit, but like
No, dude, this is things I hate. He hates fat people.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, facts, dude. He
We're
does.
hashing this
But
shit
the
out,
thing,
dude.
like,
And it's unfortunate.
it's cool that it's cool. It's all right if I don't want to see.
Look, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it over. I'll take it over.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want this to make me and Mike just arguing. You guys weigh in.
Okay, so
Weigh in. Good one. Love that.
Overweigh in.
Pun intended.
I think here's my thing. If you're like fucking unhealthy and
Yeah,
like
go on.
way fucking fat,
Yeah.
and gross to the
Yeah.
point where you're like you're on TLCs,
But
like
that's subjective,
my
right?
100-pound life.
That's subjective. What if?
If you're on
No.
that's not subjective if you're on the show.
if you can't do your life,
Bad if you're on the show.
yeah, if you can't do your fucking life and you can't live and you fucking need physiotherapy just because you walked 3 steps and now your knees are fucked, no, fuck you. Get your shit together.
Why?
You
Why?
need-
What about all the people that aren't that are that way?
And
They're wrong.
I would argue that every model out there is not healthy also. It's just a different kind of unhealthy.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Both of them, the crazy skinny bitches and
we
the
should get
fat
rid of the.
idiots,
We should get rid of the
they're
extremes.
both
Is
wrong.
what we're saying.
Yeah,
you
of
should
course,
fall
definitely.
somewhere
Get rid
closer
of
in the
get
middle,
rid
yeah.
of, yeah. But then also like, what are we gonna have to aspire to? Fucking mediocrity.
Well, I don't
then
want to
also-
aspire to a fucking mental disease. I don't want to aspire to that. I want to aspire to a chill ass fucking life.
Big yes. Big
Yeah.
yes to
Thing,
that.
like, I feel like people drive themselves crazy trying to look like these models when it's just not realistic. So I'm with the plus size models. I think it's great. I think it's a great change of the culture, especially with modeling because it's so unhealthy and it's been like for years it's been a diet of fucking cocaine and not much else. Cigarettes. Come.
Oh, what?
And no, but no,
You're
I'm
telling
with
me
it.
if you didn't look like that, you wouldn't fuck? Are you kidding?
Oh, for sure.
Fuck, dude, I would
Dude,
fuck so hard.
sex is probably so fun.
You're
if
hanging
that
out
hot.
in like LA and New York where like all the famous people are. You're definitely getting dick for sure.
Fuck.
But this concept is like having obviously like the female plus size model. Get some male plus size models in
Yeah.
there.
I
I'm
think
down.
we all
I think
stand with that.
that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
I agree. There's not enough of it for sure.
I'm with that.
But then, but then,
six packs, you know.
dude, well, go.
but then
go
it's
ahead.
like, okay, right? So we're talking about modeling, right? What are we modeling? We're modeling clothes
Mm-hmm.
mostly, right? And we're not modeling I mean, maybe some people are modeling like a fucking random T-shirt, but like
Is I hate T-shirt. Now it's out. No.
let's go.
Back in stock.
but-
in 50 orders.
In theory, right? In theory, fashion is art.
Well said. Well said.
Fashion
well
is
said.
art.
I think just full stop. I don't think in theory. I think full stop.
So
Mm-hmm.
fashion is if fashion is art, like an art is supposed to be beautiful.
Hard, easy to disagree with. Hard debatable. Hard
No,
debatable
it's
that art is
hard
supposed to be
debatable.
beautiful.
Art is inclusive.
I think
artists-
art is supposed to evoke emotion.
right. It's supposed to evoke okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
And you're
should
saying,
that emotion be
you're
anger?
saying only paint with this one
Yeah, I think that's
specific
okay.
paintbrush,
Yeah.
whereas people paint with all kinds of different things.
Art is
or create
inclusive.
art in
Art is subjective. Art is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, I'm with that.
So it can
But
be
go on. We're not. I'm
No,
not
I-
trying to
I
say
agree.
fuck you. I want to hear your
I want to
shit.
see what Mike really
Yeah,
is
go on.
feeling.
I mean, I'm twisted in a pretzel right now.
Go-
I don't know.
This is a safe space. This is a safe space.
No, I
it is
just think, like
Good jujitsu joke.
Let's grapple about it. Like, you fucked me up. Just kidding.
no, I don't know. It should
How do
be.
you grapple with being a black belt and not being able to express your feelings?
How do you balance? You idiot.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
but I was doing a fun off of it.
How do you grapple?
Explain that joke, dude. Fuck.
We should change it from balance to grapple. I like that.
I don't know, man. I just think you should be conventionally attractive if you're portraying.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, do Andrew Schultz's perspective. Did you hear him on the Joe Rogan podcast? Did you hear him?
No, what did he?
He says the thing about plus size models is that everybody who has, now this is an easy can of worms to open, but everybody who has success has had to work for it in some capacity.
Interesting.
Which is
Okay, go
already a
go off,
debatable
King.
thing. But like he goes, plus size models, like models have to work out, not eat, fucking be bulimic to be skinny and
Sure.
shit. Plus size models don't. They just exist in their natural state and they do it. They get gigs and shit. That was his beef. So I don't know. That was what he said. I don't know.
I think that's like an oversimplification of like what
Is
they
it?
have to do. A lot of plus size models have to still have like a like,
minimal caloric intake.
No,
I mean, they
still have
still
to
look
have.
good.
Yeah, and most of them still have like a symmetrical face, or they're like taking care of themselves.
Too much care.
Nonetheless,
a
it's just
model-
extra weight. Like that's all it is.
A model, like, what kind of, like, okay, you've been blessed with good genetics to look good. That's most of the work.
Yeah. And then
you won the lottery.
But plus size models are still like attractive, and they still probably work out and like
find
whatever.
one.
Google it.
I
Fuck, I don't know
Like
any.
I have a bunch because I started following them more.
I'm not aware of any plus size models. I should get.
Why
on
are we
Google.
started talking about? How did we get here?
Because it's a can of worms. I was like,
Tom
let's look it
asked
up.
about it. He asked you about it.
I was like,
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna Google it.
all right, do it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Google
I have a
plus
bunch.
size.
I don't know where my phone
plus
is.
size
but
male models because I don't know if they exist.
Let's fucking see it. Let's see what's going
let's do it. Yeah.
I don't think they exist. I haven't seen any.
I think. Okay, can I take a stab at what you're trying to say?
Okay, mansplain to me what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Tight as fuck.
I think your beef.
My dog is fully
your
dead,
beef,
by the way.
Beef with it is that like
My
you're-
pork is kosher.
is that like you don't want people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like you don't want people to promote
Wait.
like an unhealthy lifestyle.
That's part of it.
That's part of it. Yeah.
But your
you
argument is
also
saying
don't
that
love-
skinny people aren't always healthy.
Yeah.
But it's more likely that an obese person is unhealthy.
There's also the
Big
key
no,
difference
dude.
between like
Big
a
fucking
chunky
no.
model and an
Yeah.
obese model.
Yeah.
If you're obese, well, because even though watch it there, because even though the line for obese is not that crazy.
Did I just
right?
turn this off?
No, you're fine. Just don't pull it off the edge. Wait, is it? Yeah,
don't
just
know.
give me a mic check. Just speak into it.
Mic check.
Yeah, you guys
Okay,
are
we're
fine. Yeah, the line for obesity is low.
Really low. I
It's
think
like
I'm obese.
40 pounds overweight or some shit. So it's not.
I think
like-
it's a BMI thing.
you don't.
no?
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to
Yeah,
like
but
look.
you're not supposed to trust BMI.
Yeah, if you like, you could see a person on the street who just looked kind of chunky, and they would technically be obese.
Yeah.
I see one in the mirror every day.
All right, dysmorphia. What up? So, yeah, but if you're fucking, one of those people who has to like get lifted out of the crane because you have to go to the
Yeah, but they're
hospital.
not modeling underwear. Those people.
Yeah, but they're not. No, they're not. They're not.
But also, we've talked about this. Is that like Mike's idea, like his idea of what fat is, like his spectrum of like skinny, fit, fat, chubby, like obese, is so wildly like not accurate.
No, I think it's fairly accurate.
No, I really don't. Like people,
I
that
think-
you
I
think
think-
some people are chubby that they're not chubby.
I think 100% that my definition of what an attractive female form would be considered a healthy woman.
But healthy is a pretty wide.
Healthy can mean a lot of things.
Yeah, you
It's
could have some
ambiguous.
meat on your bones and be healthy.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You can
But-
be overweight and
No, no,
still
but-
be healthy.
right, but
You know.
but what I'm saying is like to the point of like, oh, like this person's skinny, so they're unhealthily skinny. Like you think that like I find like fucking like World War II survivors attractive.
No, my worry is that like you
Jewish.
pigeonhole people who are like just middle sized as chubby.
Well, look, I can say in terms of body dysmorphia, I'm a skinny guy. I have a little tiny belly, and I sometimes get self-conscious about it. So it's like, it's
You know what they
pretty
say
like,
about guys with tiny bellies, though.
what did you say?
What they say about guys with tiny bellies.
Big fat dicks. But it's
yeah,
like,
dude.
Fat schlongs.
but it's like, I think our culture is a bit fucked up, and then it's like skinny people are the shit. You know what I mean? It's too much that way.
It's a take on like pretty privilege. It's like there's skinny privilege for sure.
What is that? What does that mean?
I agree.
Like there's a lot of things that people don't really like account for people who are overweight. Like for example, like
Door
a
sizes.
lot of like
door
standard
efficiency.
size. A lot of like when you're building things, a lot of like seats and like in airplanes, seats in auditoriums, seats in movie theaters. A lot of stuff is built to make like people who are not, I would say, regular size, whatever that means to you, uncomfortable. So it's like
I mean, no one's designing them like, oh, like if
No,
you're
but
overweight,
but,
like
okay,
fuck you.
You're right. It's not designed like
No, it's
That
just like,
would
hey,
say
if you're
that'd be
400 pounds,
hilarious.
it's not designed to deter people that are overweight. However, it is not designed to be inclusive of them either.
yeah, bro.
And so-
but I don't
and-
mind that at all.
But it depends.
Okay, but that's
it
because you're
depends.
fatphobic.
No,
too.
it's not because I'm fatphobic. Because I don't want to fucking have to sit next to a person who's spilling into my seat on an airplane.
Okay, so you have no empathy for someone who's like a little bit overweight and has to buy 2 plane tickets.
But
to get
what's
home
the
because
design
they need
threshold?
They need to. They need
Yeah,
to buy
but-
2 seats.
but perfect,
because
buy
they
2
don't have-
tickets, bro.
Because they can't fit.
Either buy 2 tickets or buy less fucking, cheeseburgers.
Okay, but you also this is where the empathy. This is
Yeah,
where
I'm
you're
not
lacking
empathetic. I'm
no,
sorry,
but this
bro.
is what
I fucking watch what
you're
I eat.
lacking empathy, and I urge you to read the book I was telling you to read, which you guys
Yeah,
should read
okay,
too.
but bro, that book is.
What's the book? What's the book?
Hey.
It's by Roxane Gay, and it's called.
It's in the name,
No, it's.
Go.
She's a very she's a good
What
writer,
happened
and
to
it's
her?
not
Yeah.
super feminist. It's not super woke. It's just and it's all about how her journey with being someone who's not
But do we know why do you know why she's overweight?
And the reason she's overweight, and
It's
a lot
because
of
she
people,
went through a lot of bad stuff.
Yes, she
Right.
went through a lot of bad stuff.
Cool.
Wait, hold on. What's the book called?
Okay, sorry, she has 2. One's called Bad Feminist, and it's really good, and the other one is called.
And it's about.
Come back to me.
It's about the one that you guys are talking about is about what?
The one that I want him to read is about, she talks basically, she says all the things that she's not really afforded as someone who's not skinny. She's been overweight. She's been at 400 pounds in her life. So she talks about her experience with things like how you would walk around, you can walk on the street and have a donut, eat a donut in public. But if she's having a day, she could eat healthy 6 days out of the week, and on her cheat day, if she walks around and has a donut, people look at her a
Okay.
different way. You know what I mean? It's just little
I'll
things
wait.
like that.
Okay, so if you're 400 pounds,
Yeah.
yes, it is shitty that you're there, and yes, you probably have a mental disorder or something,
Or something bad happened to
No,
you.
it's a
not
lot of it's a lot of trauma.
It's a lot of trauma, exactly.
It can be trauma induced.
But it's yeah, people are gonna look at you.
Yeah, but you
shitty.
can't blame them because you
Hold
don't
on,
normally see.
in the
fucking-
same way that people look at a crackhead on the street.
Yeah.
Shitty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's you can't really blame them because it's you have such brutal trauma that got you to this point, and it's hard to be in such a society where it's we're so inclusive that seeing somebody in a fucked up situation, we're just gonna be no problem. You know what I mean? Doesn't freak me
Yeah,
out.
we can't ignore the fact that there's a 400-pound person.
Yeah, but
Like,
the way
this is an-
but
this is an
but they're
extreme.
but you okay, but fine, but you're still taking the way you talk about them is that they're not even humans. You dehumanize
Now this
them.
seems more a comment on Mike's
Yeah, not you.
Mike's
You're good.
lexicon on fat people. This seems less.
No,
this
dude.
seems-
Okay, bro.
Less about actual fat people, more about Mike.
I'm big time coming at Mike. Yeah,
Yeah, but
because we've talked about this. He knows.
He knows.
Yeah,
he
we're
knew
not.
it was
First of all,
coming.
we're not making fat jokes in 2022, so we're taking
We're
a
not
step in
making
the
fat
right
jokes
step in the right.
2022.
Yeah, I'll take odds on that. Yeah, I'll take odds on that for sure.
Fucking
Yeah,
bad dude.
will he make it to February?
Will he make it to tomorrow? Fuck.
Will he make it by the end of this podcast?
I doubt it.
No, trust me, dude. I'm a changed man.
I do doubt it.
No. But the thing about her is or not about her, about this privilege of not being overweight. It's you know the.
Okay, but who
Like, there's a-
decided that being smaller is better?
Oh, I mean, airplane
but
seats.
There's a point where physical health, because when you get to a certain point
sure.
with being fat, then it really starts to fuck up your body, and then at that point, which is way higher than culture would say, the models with the 0% body fat, that's fucked also, and it's if you're whatever, I don't know, but not obese, but overweight. I think that's still healthy and fine.
But is it okay for anyone to be I don't find people attractive that look a certain way,
I think
Yeah,
that's fine.
I think
right?
it's fine.
So
I think it's
just
how you
because
say
I
it.
hyperbolize
Yeah, this
my
is, yeah.
because I hyperbolize my dislike for I'd be
But
bro,
it's not
I fucking
dislike,
hate
it's-
brunettes,
but
bro.
it's like
I think brunettes
distaste.
have shit hair. You know,
This is actually really interesting because you have a problem with the intensity of the language that he uses.
And yeah, I don't know if that's
Because I feel like it
problematic
comes from a meaner place.
No, but that's entirely on you.
Is it
Well,
though?
I'm making an assumption.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't.
You're right.
fucking know.
I mean, the
you're
only
right.
person that really knows is me.
Okay, but
And
like,
if I
imagine
choose- but
every
if I-
single time I hung out with you, you're like, yo, fuck this brunette bitch. Like, fuck her. Like,
And you were brunette. You are brunette. God, you're like a dirty blonde. Yeah.
Dirty slut. No, but like
it's just that you make assumptions. What I think what bothers me
But
is
the
that
fact
you
that
make
you-
assumptions about anyone who's overweight as if they're lazy and they're not trying to work on it and
maybe
whatever.
they are, and if
you
they
just
are, that's-
shouldn't make those assumptions because you don't know.
but the fact that it bothers you is just you being
Oh, it's projection, 100%.
yeah. So like, fucking
For sure.
don't shame me for trying to make you laugh.
That's what it comes down to.
You know.
And that's what
You're
we're
not
gonna.
snaking your way out of that one. Fuck you, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Take it easy. That's where we're gonna wrap it up there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
We
This
have
was-
about 8 minutes of
This
material.
was.
Sorry. You
This
can cut
was
that whole last part
things.
out.
No. It's okay. This was things I hate. 57. I got my guest Joel Slavik, Michelle Forrester, Mike Alexander, Human Raccoons podcast, hilarious,
sweating.
dope Montreal comic. Check them out. Instagram handles.
At Joel Slavik.
At Michelle Forrester.
At Human Raccoon Migs with a Z.
Gang. That was things I hate.
Thanks,
57. Love you guys. Bye.
I